Keep Fear Games.
Oh, Mike's not there.
Yeah. The sound should be better. They like increase the sensitivity so she can still hear it. I'm still getting reading. I didn't even notice the mic was gone. You guys are rocking good to go. Alright, cool.
I didn't do it.
Alright, well, welcome everybody who tunes in.
Hello, Internet.
So, quick point of reference. Reduce Enlarge is only a second level spell. So you can totally get that the next time you level up. So you can make like a medium-sized creature.
That is the big check.
Every session,
Challenge is power.
It would still only have one hit point.
It's a bigger chicken. It's amazing.
It's just that you get larger and larger every session until you use it.
Yeah.
Another useful thing about the Find Familiar spell is, you know how you can like ward into your familiar to see through them? When you're doing that, you can also cast touch spells through your familiar.
I did that as a ranger. Yeah, we already changed.
So you could have your chicken like walk into a room and like cast finger of death on somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone knows ranger. This is gonna be very interesting.
And of course, with your wild magic, there's always a chance you can turn your chicken into something.
See, this is why wild magic is the best. Like, how could I not?
Made a wild magic wizard. I'm not playing. It's cool.
I want those all the time. Yeah, that would be great. Especially if we ate the whole party at the end. Like, that's an epic way to go out. Sorry, guys, in advance.
Nice trick. That makes me jelly. I like purple.
Last time I had a wild mage, they rolled on the charge and they summoned a unicorn. And I misread the entry, and I thought the unicorn only stayed for 1 round. It was supposed to stay for 10 rounds. So after the game, I looked it up again and realized that. So from then on, that unicorn would just pop out of nowhere. So 9 more times it just randomly showed up for her.
That's awesome.
And they eventually named it Pestilence.
Great. Where are the other 3? Oh, they're sick.
I haven't opened this since last week.
It just went.
So I am a weirdly dedicated note taker.
Grateful for it.
So last week I was starting notes again, and I put Brad is the worst or something, right? Is that what I put?
Yeah.
And then he edited it, obviously. But that is very cute.
So I decided my favorite character trait that is going to span all of my characters is cannot read.
Cannot read.
None of my characters can read.
So I guess you're not playing the wizard anytime soon.
No, I think it's funny because like my sorcerer and my warlock is like my intelligence is so low so early that I was like she can't read. None of them can read. I'll find a way to make a wizard and make him not be able to read.
I have a really
Make it a blind wizard.
Is that a Lisa Frank?
He's like I'm at Walmart. Look at that! I know I thought I had a notebook and I was just like through the laser rifle and I gotta do it.
Oh my god, there's a narwhal.
It was the tiger one or the dolphins, and I'm like, I gotta go dolphin.
That was my favorite. That's awesome. I love it. It's a freaking making a comeback.
Oh, hello.
Hello!
Hi everyone.
Wait, I really not look at
We haven't started yet.
Yeah, camera. I'm getting it. We'll get there. That's why I roll characters with low intelligence. Natural life.
Yeah, I would say that this character has a little bit of 99 to backseat.
Two factors myself.
Also, probably gonna be family.
Oh, goodness, no.
My attack backseat.
But you're gonna have to fight because that much tanks.
I was like, if there's not a lot of tanks, maybe I should like switch back to Cerealia and just bring her down to a level.
Not the druid works because all those
Yeah.
the lion and the tiger and the bear. You do the bear.
No bear.
No bear.
Just horse.
You're only gonna turn into a
I'm
horse.
only gonna turn into a horse. Have fun.
Well, he does get a trample if there's enough room.
Alright, so last we left our heroes, you guys had opened the door, found your cleric nobly charged into the magical darkness and got grabbed and bitten by something. And you were lucky enough to wrestle him out of the magical darkness and pull him back into the hallway. At which point you decided not to go back into that room, I believe.
Well, we started heading back.
So is that the plan? You guys are headed over here?
Yes.
I'm not good with directions.
So
We'll go anywhere.
Chuck's taking the lead.
Absolutely.
I'll follow
And
behind
before
Steve.
Chuck walks through or touches any doors, we will be checking for traps and or throwing things at that door.
I went through something at this door already, did we not?
I know we did the other side of the hallway. I can't remember if we did this one.
Chuck backs up.
We did. Okay.
Back up enough to throw it there.
I remember you guys came down and went
Yeah,
here.
we went right there.
If I'm not, I know we went into this room. I think we might have done this room and then gone back down the hall before there's more. Okay.
Okay, so you guys did find the kitchen in here, right?
No, we haven't done it.
Okay, so no.
So then you haven't.
No, we haven't.
I didn't think so. I thought we left off with you
Yeah, I'm
being
pretty sure we
snatched
left
in the magical darkness. Alright, so who's checking the door for traps?
Well, if Chuck is back of you, he'll just fire an arrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say everyone back up like 10 feet, whatever. Sure, great. I'm gonna make sure I'm a step further away. Like, not, thank you. That's better.
Alright, so
Have fun, Chuck.
Chuck's gonna fire a crossbow bolt at the door. Alright, the bolt sticks into the door. Nothing happens.
Okay, we should investigate the door. Check the traps. Hell no. Because I don't want to die. This place has been nothing but harm. And my chicken is gone. I'm lonely.
Well, your chicken should be back by now.
No, I have to summon him by doing the spell, right?
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes as a ritual.
Okay, I'm gonna sit in a corner and I'm gonna start my ritual. Thank you.
Alright, so
Then go down and investigate the door.
And all you hear is chicken bites, chicken bites, chicken bites.
Investigation.
yes. Yep. Alright, you are convinced that the door is not trapped or locked, based on your investigation.
I opened the door.
Alright, you swing open the door and there's kind of a sooty smell, and you're in what appears to be a kitchen. There's a large fireplace over here, and a very large iron pot. The pot's about like 4 feet around. And the lid seems to be like wired shut with like brass wire.
Not that I'm there, but you don't.
And there's the sound of struggle coming from the pot. There's also shelves all around with various herbs and containers of odd things.
But I don't see anybody.
You do not see anybody. You do remember seeing the bronze hatches over here. There's another one of those in the floor, not on the walls like these were. But
Is there anything for me to push over the hatch?
there is a small table with like a cutting board on it in the room. You can push that on top of the hatch. All right, you feel the hatch? All right.
Then I go over to the pot.
as you're dropping the table on the hatch, you also notice that there is a bucket and a wheel and a rope that hangs from the ceiling above that hatch.
Should I go over to the pond?
Alright.
Because I want to help whatever's in there.
Do you though? Like, do you want to try talking to them?
Are you burning alive?
It's troubling, you know, if it's a person.
Anybody else going in the room with him?
I'd like to investigate the fireplace.
You're going to investigate the fireplace? Alright. So you're kind of hanging out while he's trying to open the pot?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me an investigation check as you search the fireplace. 13?
It's on fire.
The fire is burning. The pot is hot. Yeah. I was assuming you were investigating like the mantle,
Oh yeah, sure.
you know, kind of above the fire.
I thought I was thinking the same things, like these spiders.
You do find a what appears to be like a little secret compartment, and kind of you push on it and it pops out like a little hidden door. And it is full of very gruesomely shaped daggers and knives. There's like 7 different like odd shaped carving utensils in that drawer. You can make an Arcana check. So how are you opening the pot? It's hot. Do you have any kind of tool?
Is it Tristan that's doing it? That's who's in there. It's Tristan.
Right, that's what I thought when you said
Yeah,
hot.
that's what I'm saying.
I was at 3 for Arcana.
You don't think they're magical.
Of course. Can you pry it open with a shield?
Yeah. You can like use the edge of your shield. Did you say you tried to talk to the pot? Oh, okay.
Well, there's something in it.
There's something sharp.
I just break the lid.
Alright, you're just gonna bang it with your shield? Alright. So you hear a large banging noise. And all of a sudden this thing that you are trapped in that's getting really hot,
Yeah, not a big fan.
the lid pops off. You find a soaking wet tabaxi crammed in this pot. Who I'm guessing
you doing in
springs
there?
out of the boiling water quickly.
It's more like a, you know, when like you boil a frog and you get used to it, so it's kind of like, I mean, it's
Wait, let's just stop at the fact that you said, you know, when you boil a frog.
I mean, you know, they kind of like stay in the pot, like if you raise the water temperature, like they'll acclimate to like the water, so it's kind of like, they're kind of laying in there.
I didn't know that before, but now that I do.
Yeah, that's something.
So now that the lid's off, you're like, oh, it's kind of like a sauna now.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I'm not very happy to be in here, but it's dark. It's not terrible. But I like poke my head out, shake off some water from my ears. I'll, like, shake my fur out. My clothes are disgustingly wet, but it's fine.
You also have like odd root vegetables that are just kind of stuck in your fur.
Yeah, no, those were there before I went here.
Oh, you came in with those?
I came in, those were part of me.
Hey, you made it.
Gotta make some room. What are we gonna do? Pull out? Okay.
That's what she said.
Boom, crazy.
What a string.
Who's going behind?
I'll assume
This conversation's going right now.
This ain't PG-13. Strings far from PG-13.
We're going to get a chair.
Thank you. Now it looks less awkward.
I would say our shop mom had some surgery last week. We took her that week as a comment and did a follow-up today.
Is that enough space?
Yeah, she
Any more?
I can make it work.
recuperate.
Any more room?
Possibly. I don't think the chair's gonna
Yeah.
long as it gets in one place, okay?
Cheers.
So, no, it's fine. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm gonna have to leave out in a second because my fiance's bringing his cell phone so I can have my character set. But there we go. Hold on, you guys. It's structured differently.
There is a bar right there.
Yeah. Okay.
One table. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's one table with a topper on it instead of our 2 tables.
Right. Possibly go
Week is getting better now because we're about to die.
It was a rough week.
Yeah.
Opened the door.
Which one is? I think it is that first. Yeah, that one.
Were you ahead of everybody? You're not supposed to be a
Yeah, I
marketer.
think it's a little bit. Yeah. That's it.
Is that good? A little bit more?
Yeah, that's
I
good.
have the power. Alright, tell me when.
And I played it now.
Oh no, you're cutting her out
I've
now.
got 2 questions for you.
Now you're cutting her out.
1, is this a dark area? And 2, how dead are you?
Yes, no,
9
maybe.
hit points. Well, depending on how bad it is, it may
Don't
not
worry
be
about
able to
me.
see
I'll
everything.
make sure everybody else is.
No, I'm trying to get
I'll
her.
shut this
I
door.
can't find.
There was a van.
There we go. There we go.
Now we're exploring this other area.
Alright,
Eventually we have to go back there.
Very good at this.
we might want to have the 2 of you switch.
I'm short.
Because her head is blocking your face.
I'm sorry. It's the hair, it's not the head. It's not like I have a big head. See how
We all know you're full of yourself.
Right, alright.
That's how it is.
You know what? When my chicken plucks your eyes out,
Throwing mad shade.
Alright,
Pretty huge. He's like 4 feet.
are we all in there?
Except you.
Yeah, I never get to be on camera.
no, he's gonna take out.
Not sure. You've been on.
Okay, wait. Emergency cell phone. Claiming BRB.
Alright. Yeah, you want to collect those strange looking daggers? Yeah, why not? Alright. You have a set of 7 strange looking daggers. Give me a dexterity check as you gather up those daggers. You knew that was coming. 18. Alright. You don't cut yourself. They're exceptionally sharp. And they smell kind of funny.
They smell funny.
You're pretty convinced that they're not all that clean. This is a hag's lair.
In or out?
Out. There was some wine in the pot, so I do stumble out. At some point, there was some sort of alcohol that was poured into this pot, so I do stumble out.
So you have a wet cat folk that smells like wine and root vegetables.
My whole deal.
It's moving, so I'm confused if that's the case.
Do we eat it?
Please don't.
Yes, Ken.
I mean, like, do what you want, but like, I would prefer not to read it just yet.
What's your name?
My name is Matt. Like Matted.
Like matted fur?
M-A-T-T-E, because it's fantasy. Matte. What do I look like?
Oh. I have it back to you.
Yes. I have like, on a human, they would be brands, like bird brands, but since I'm a cat, I just have like weird patches of missing fur that make some sort of a disease.
Yeah, for me.
No.
So would you like us to help kill what's in here so we can get out of here?
I mean, I don't know what's in here. I literally woke up like this.
It's not good.
Yeah, sure.
So, last you remember is you were having a pleasant conversation with some sort of woodland creature.
Like I do.
And next thing you know, woke up inside a boiling pot.
Deer sold me out.
So we still have not found what came here.
Right, you're still looking for the daughter. The missing pregnant daughter.
Her name was Dennis, and we're gonna get Dennis back.
I'd say we can trust our nose, but sometimes we don't stay around.
All right, so Sal, while you are summoning your chicken, you hear something on the other side of the door. Other side of this door.
No, you can't put that thing on your demon.
Chuck's like, what?
Stranger danger.
You're the closest one to Sal, by the way.
Oh.
She says, or he says.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do a check then.
All right, you're gonna go over to the door and listen.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. That. Do it. Whatever kind of check.
Perception.
Yeah. That's a 13.
All right. I got my dice out.
Seriously, does this smell like fumes? I think I'm tripping.
That's the smell of burnt tobacco.
Not burnt, just like the
Oh, not fresh.
You could gather enough herbs and ointments and little, roots and such that you could assemble a small medicine kit. Give me a medicine check.
So I'm gonna be really real. It says that here that fire clear is an hour casting time.
What's an hour casting time?
So I'm just gonna pretend that
16? Alright, so you have 8 uses. So it's a healer's kit. 8 uses.
I have a question. Is my weapon somewhere around here?
I figured it was a collection of odd knives.
I mean, I got myself a scimitar.
You have a scimitar?
I got a scimitar. Is there a scimitar in here?
There is.
Do I assume it's my scimitar?
It's in the, there's an umbrella stand near the stairs.
So does any of this healer's kit help my condition now?
No, it'd be the healer's kit you would use to stabilize somebody.
Do I notice anything else?
Everything else would be either used to season food or used to make someone violently ill. All right. So what was your perception check? You were 13. All right. Well, you're not sure exactly, but you think there's something on the other side of the door.
There's something on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna ready a fireball.
I'm not that bright.
So whatever comes through the door,
Alright, you got a firebolt ready?
I'm gonna ready a fireball. Yep.
Are those stairs that are in?
Yes, those are stairs that go down.
I don't think we're ready for that.
Alright, are you going to open the door?
Nah.
Alright.
I look at you and I say, open the door.
I'll open the door.
So you stand behind it?
No, I'm just gonna open the door.
Alright, you just pull the door open?
Yep.
Alright. Everybody roll initiative. It's okay, relax, it's these two.
Coming out with death.
That does not inspire much confidence. Oh, okay.
Is it bright? Are there torches in this hallway?
I don't know, how is this room lit? How did you guys like this room up?
Well, I have a firebolt ready to go, so I guess my hand is a little bit.
Sand mine was with an awesome power.
Since you guys missed last session, they left you behind in Seaton. And you're a ranger, so I figured
I'm a master tracker. They weren't hard to find.
You just tracked them here.
You guys are kind of like a bulldozer.
On your way here, you met an interesting farmer who said some heroes were out to save his pregnant daughter from evil hags.
Rickus. Did you see our dog?
Probably not.
Her name is Blue.
I knew Ned took off with that dog. If Ned is not, he's
Dead, let's get him.
He said if anything got dangerous, he would go back to the farm.
well, that's what I'm saying. They just came from. They see the dog.
Have you seen it?
Please say no.
I'm keeping my eye on Ned. He's I'm a best in the party.
Well, you went by the small farm. Roll a 6-sided dice. Tell me you've got odd or even. You also went by the Gnome Brewery, and you did see Ned and the dog.
Just like Ned, just slacking off. And he's even taking the dog drinking with him. If it was bad enough, we'd take Chuck drinking.
Have a talk with Ned later.
He's keeping the dog safe.
And I appreciate it. Giving you no.
He's just making better friends with the gnomes.
So our choice is to go down, or we can go back to this really dark area where I got cursed. That's your choice. Oh, dark is your thing.
Although down had tentacles.
Down at 10?
Because, yeah, our Portland neighborhood dragon farm decided to try and go
That's
down the
right,
garbage.
because this is down, right? This area.
Oh.
We think we don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know that this is down from here. You wouldn't know that
Yeah,
it's
we
all
didn't
connected.
necessarily know it was that, but we knew that it was something with tentacles and pointy things. Yeah. So darkness or tentacles?
Sounds like an H.P. Lovecraft novel.
You feel like going to the darkness?
I mean, they both sound pretty bad.
50
What,
Shades of Tentacles.
what are you guys supposedly getting for this farmer's pregnant daughter? We got our way the risk and the wards here.
The stream's no longer MD rated.
It's still safe.
This was a
Definitely
question
safe.
needed to me because they weren't here, so we were willing to work for anything. It's potatoes and
I was
chicken, pretty
kind
much.
of like, how about a new quest? Let's just leave. With me alive so I can get back at Dennis.
Yeah, the gnome brewery agreed to help us out. Didn't we get, aren't we getting paid from the gnome brewery or something like that? I think?
He is willing to give us half price at the inn and free beer.
That's my chocolate.
Just free beer. It's like a very unlimited free beer. I don't think he realized what kind of mistake he was making.
But what if the beer's like not that great though?
Oh, we could just take it all.
They had some.
We liked it, I think, yeah. Well, my character does not like beer, but he's telling everyone else.
Do you have any amber ale in the cellar?
You're asking the amateurs, we're just gonna do that. It was beer.
You went in the basement
There
a
was
couple
beer.
sessions ago and talked to a creepy old woman about amber ale. It's like the key.
Oh, that amber ale.
Amber ale.
Yeah, my notes are there somewhere.
It's code words for the
Yes, yes.
Scarlet Brotherhood.
That's right. I keep associating the color red, so you said amber ale. I was like, this is not confusing. Yeah. No, there was no amber ale.
Did you ask?
There really wasn't an opportunity to do that.
Well, you guys would have passed the gnome brewery on the way here. It's
Did I see the pirate in there? The pirate gnome that I saved, risked life and limb for?
no, he's back in saltwater with your boat.
Sticking there. All right.
Yeah. The gnome brewery specializes in gnomish wheat beer.
Is this farmer a gnome that we're working for to find his daughter?
Oh no, he's human. He's a chicken farmer.
Rickus.
Rickus, the chicken farmer.
The daughter is also human.
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna be looking at D level and I'm not gonna find her.
So basically, if we don't rescue the pregnant daughter, it's going to get inspired by making it happen.
Yeah. And we don't get any free beer.
Yeah. This is kind of one of those where we're working on the cuff for reputation.
Yeah, the process for making packs is pretty simple.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Apparently they
So-
like cats.
Back to downstairs for magical darkness.
Have you been anywhere? You know, is darkness on this level?
Yeah, the darkness is down that hallway. Yeah. If Sal gets a vote, he's voting down because I'd rather be able to see than. Yeah, at least I can see it while it hurts me. I'd rather not die in complete darkness. But that's just me. I could just throw fireballs in that room.
It's very true.
Alright, so while you guys are catching up and discussing, you know, the gnomish wheat beer and Ned and the dog and the tentacle monsters, the door, this door here, just slowly drifts open.
Do that fireball. Ready. I'm ready. The second it's open enough, I'm going to launch a fireball into that hallway.
Alright, you launch fireball into that hallway.
Yeah.
Alright, give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Kill the pregnant.
Yeah, 20.
20?
Yeah. It's a 17 and a 15. So.
Alright, your firebolt in your rush to fire it through the doorway kind of angles up and it hits something that appears to have been crawling along the ceiling and it comes out of whatever invisibility effect was under, and you now see this kind of gangly gray-skinned woman crawling across the ceiling towards you.
Nope.
Is that the? She looked like the farmer. Is that the daughter we're looking for?
No. Now roll initiative for real.
Different woman crawling along the dungeon then.
This is our new friend, Nugget. Am I familiar?
It's just not here yet.
Well, we might have blown him up in like the first 10 minutes he was being familiar.
That's
It's really great because we could throw him in traps.
Which is what we did. And yeah.
You guys could also maybe use like a rock or something.
Yeah, I thought about that afterwards. You know, I was like, he's magical, he has fairy powers, what could possibly go wrong? And then he explodes.
Well, I mean, what could go wrong is having to spend an hour resummoning her. That's,
Yep.
We thought it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, we thought it was 10, you know, if it's only 10 minutes, everybody's got 10 minutes.
This thing got a 23 and Chuck got a 19.
Alright.
this isn't a fine print for you.
I got a solid 14.
13.
12.
I rolled a nat 1, but I have a +1 for initiative.
Alright, so it's the two of you, and then 13. Right? What did you have? 19? Yeah, so it's the two of you, and then you, and then then you guys kind of go around that end of the table.
Absolutely not.
I need my bag that got lost under the table when we moved the table. Because I don't have any dice.
Take the group effort.
It's coming towards you. It should be there.
So
Alright,
Make the
oh,
table.
there it goes. I feel it. It's coming.
I get my cup for this time.
I just remembered.
Alright. So I'm going to say, since I don't have my dice out, you have the initiative go.
We have a surprise?
I mostly just remember things important to me, or that's fun, related to me. Like a little gnome guy that I carried on my back across the tightrope.
Tristan,
I
right? So
remember
Tristan
that.
comes down the hallway.
I remember my hatred towards Ned. I have to find him.
Yeah, you
remember
you
that?
heard Sal yelling, nope, 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 nope.
So I see this thing. What is it? Do I know what it is?
I don't know, but it's scary. It's like this gangly, gray-skinned woman crawling across the ceiling. When she sees you, she actually smiles really big, and she has these huge bangs on the front of her face.
oh my god.
This is what
Fill it with fire.
I think she likes you.
I cast Sinker Flame.
All right?
She has to make a dex save.
She does not. She's busy attached to the ceiling, and you just conjure your sacred flame right between her and the ceiling. All right. And that's radiant damage, right?
Yep.
Alright. She hisses at you and glares. Her eyes kind of glow green as she doesn't like that.
Chuck runs down the hallway because he hears noise.
Alright, so Chuck runs down the hallway.
He's instantly terrified. Decides to shoot a crossbow. He rolls 21.
Okay.
He only does 2 damage.
Alright. And you're up.
So here just do my best to run down here. That's about as far as I can go.
Now, as a rogue, remember you can use your bonus action to dash.
Yes, I will.
We're halfling, so you can move right through us.
Alright, you run into the room just as you see Chuck fire a crossbow bolt at this hideous looking woman crawling across the ceiling.
Yeah. Just looking at it. Ah! Summon more demons! Why?
Are you gonna shoot at it with your
Yes,
bow
very much so. I'm gonna shoot.
throw some strange rusty daggers at it?
No, I like the daggers. I'm just gonna shoot. That's not gonna work. That's a 10.
Right. Yeah. You're kind of startled by the frightening sight that the target's on the ceiling, and your arrow kind of ricochets across the room. At which point, she turns invisible.
WTF.
Every time I leave, there's more demons.
You're up.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna stumble 30 feet after the people that just left and be like, no, please don't leave me. No. I don't know where I am. I do not want to be here.
Yeah, last time you remember, it was a nice sunny morning.
Talking to my friend Dennis, the deer.
Dennis the deer.
Something else. I need to get out of here. Do a freaking Dennis. My quest in life. Can I ready an action?
Sure.
Cool. I guess if I see anything that isn't people that don't look like they're gonna hurt me, I'm going to use thorn whip
Okay.
to ready my cuts and thorns.
So something crazy, creepy comes at you. You're just gonna grab it and pull it right closer.
Yeah.
All right.
If it's near me, it won't hurt me as much. Maybe.
Spent a lot of time in that locker.
There's a lot of work in that spot.
So the cat druid conjures this vine that kind of grows out of her paw. She's ready to whip something with it. What do you do?
I want to use my action to try and kind of perception her out, see if I can hear her clawing along the ceiling anywhere, maybe.
All right, give me a perception check.
23.
You did not. I got a 23 too, so Ty goes to the defender.
I don't think this counts as a coast, but that's fine. I guess I'll just ready my actions to shoot at her if she pops up anywhere.
All right. What's Sal doing?
Oh, dear. Yes, actually, air attacks is fine.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire just in the middle of the room.
All right. Which area? Because you can cover
20-foot cube.
20-foot cube. Okay, so you can fill the whole room. All right.
And then to make a dexterity saving check.
Let's see. Got a 14 on its dex save.
15.
All right. So right above Tristan, as if it was trying to crawl out the doorway towards the tabaxi, there's a silhouette that's now glowing of a body that's still crawling across the ceiling.
Unbelievable. I'm shooting at her with my crossbows.
All right.
Ready to act. If Fairy Fire gets advantage, doesn't it?
fails to take it.
Yeah,
Just be normal or?
no, it'd be with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that
the
is a
that's the brilliant thing about fairy fire. Is it totally flips invisibility.
very good. 23 for the first one, and 26 for the next one.
All right, you hit her both times.
All right.
It's time to come die.
19.
19 damage. All right. Alright, she hisses and kind of flips off the ceiling and lands behind Tristan as if she's trying to take cover from the ranger and his crossbow bolts.
Do I have to use this quick on then?
Yes, are you ready for your attack?
I did ready an attack. Cool.
Meet you.
Cool. That's 1d6. Yeah, I got this. It's a 4. I don't think really she can get myself.
Nope, but you wrap your thorn whip around her and like, now she was trying to use him as a meat shield, now you're using her as a meat shield.
Yeah, I got my meat shield.
It's still your initiative. All this stuff is going on around you.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'm watching this and I'm like, just drop her, guys. Just drop her now. Alright, I'm gonna move into the my range so I can range. Yeah. Alright. And I have a question. If I cast Searching Ray with the whip around her, does that affect anything? Like, is it gonna hit Matt or will it only still hit her?
No, you can target just her. Because and she's also glowing with fairy fire, so you're going to have advantage to hit her.
Good. Nat 20. Yes!
Alright, so the first fire blast is a crit. You get 3.
Yeah, I have to roll for each one. So, that is 12, and do I roll twice for damage or just double it?
Roll again, yeah.
Okay, so that is 17 for the first hit. I don't get advantage on every attack though, right? Is that every roll, right?
Yeah, every attack gets advantage because she's lit with the fairy fire.
So that's a 19 to hit for the second one. Alright, are you keeping track of the damage?
I got it. Yes,
So
he's got it.
17 plus 4, so that's 1.
Just 4. I put it in the first one, so 4 damage.
Yeah. And that last one is, yeah, 5.
What was the last one? 5?
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, 21 is enough damage.
5 more, 26.
Plus, me, plus 8 more.
32.
Alright, she does not look happy with you at all.
Yeah, I do that. And then I'm gonna back a bit, maybe into the corner because I can't really go down the hallway.
Alright, so move south.
That way, yeah.
Alright, and now the barbarian gets to go.
Do you want me to roll wild magic?
Yes.
You want to bring out the special one?
You move closer to me.
Alright.
That's not good.
While she's rolling for her wild magic, go ahead and what's the barbarian doing?
Oh, I didn't know. But I'm not doing that.
I don't know. It's like they're.
Yeah, that's it.
They. It seems they got this. So they're just gonna ready an action.
Alright,
In case something goes out of hand.
alright, so you ready in action
I'm in
to
resistance to all damage.
Strike if the creature gets lost.
alright, now you have a melee weapon for you, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to move closer to her so that you can physical hit her if you need to? Alright, so you're just staying put in case she like goes
Now I want to
invisible.
laugh at it.
Alright.
I am resistant to all damage for the next minute.
Nice.
You gotta either run into that darkness room or the tentacle room.
I
You'll
know.
be fine.
I should.
You'll be
I should
fine.
just go hug the
Let's
witch.
go scout it out for us.
Everything will be fine.
Back to the top.
Yeah, we're back to the top. So the barbarian has his maul ready to pound something. What are you doing?
Sacred flame.
Drop some more holy fire on her. save. She got 13.
Nothing.
She ducks down and your holy fire drops, almost hits the track.
So Chuck is.
A little bit like drier now.
Yeah, you're not quite as soaking wet.
So can Chuck shoot a crossbow?
If he moves next to you, like, yeah, probably bad one since it's a ranged attack.
14.
14 does not. He has advantage. Oh, that's right. She's still glowing with fairy fire.
So, but that doesn't do anything for the spell.
So roll again for Chuck. He's still missing. Crossbow bolt flies over your ears.
Not good. Not good.
Alright, the rogue is up. Alright. Still advantage, and you get to use your sneak attack damage as well. You hit. Thrust your short sword into her rib cage. Yeah, that wounds her badly. She's looking pretty frail. All right, so she spins around and she tries to grapple the tabaxi. Oops, that's the wrong dice. That's a 14. What's your strength?
Grapple. I got a 10.
You have 10 strength?
Yeah.
You still get to roll. You just don't add anything to it.
It's an 11.
All right. So move her behind the tabaxi. She basically grapples the tabaxi and swings around behind her. Now you're the meat shield.
Oh, man.
At which point she bites down onto your neck.
That bad.
Yeah, this is what happened. You are become die now.
Your hit points are.
Alright, I'm assuming a 17 beats your armor class.
Yes. Barely, though.
Let's see, so you take 6 piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage, which reduces your hit point maximum by 7.
Great.
And we're not allowed to get rid of it.
That was 6. What was that again? 6
6
and
and 7, so that's a total of 13 damage.
perfect. Awesome. I'm doing really good.
And your hit points can never go 7 minus.
Awesome. Totally cool.
And we don't know how to get rid of it.
Perfect. I guess the only thing I can do is really try to get out of this grapple. That's a strength, right?
Yeah, it's your turn, so you can try this again.
That's a 10, a natural 10.
Alright, you actually beat her. You break free.
Cool. Well, that was my action. Can I slip past somebody and try to get around?
You take an opportunity attack from her.
But you can move behind her without making opportunity attacks, so we can attack.
You did beat her in the grapple check, so yeah, I'll let you like wrestle your way around.
Cool. So I'm gonna go behind again.
Then we get
So you guys are just kind of wrestling back and forth around the hallway.
Yeah. Not having a good day.
Your turn.
Peek around the corner and shoot at her. My signature move. 16. 24.
Those both hit.
$15.
15 damage? Yep. You're up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A pair of over your sword at her?
Yes.
Alright, roll with disadvantage.
But I have advantage because here.
Yeah, so it's just a flat roll.
I got a 23.
You hit her. That's hilarious. You just like chuck your rapier like a javelin.
Nothing else is fun so far. That has to be a 6. 6 damage?
That does her in.
Oh my god!
Sometimes it just be like that.
Yes!
Thank you.
Epic finish.
Your rapier goes right through her chest and comes inches from stabbing the tabaxi. And then
I move back a little bit so her body goes like falling around.
she actually turns to dust.
Can I gather the dust?
Not snow. It's dust.
Can I go over and gather some of the dust?
As a cleric, you're pretty sure that she was undead.
I wouldn't touch it.
Probably a vampire.
I already have hag. I'm gonna get some
Was that, so can we assume that that was the witch? That I had said? No? Which is this stupid vampire?
the hag.
Oh, well, then you get bitten.
Disintegrates into goo.
And you got bitten.
Oh, right.
Then very different.
When she dies, do we feel better?
No.
Of course not.
So I'm gonna propose that now that we've had our month handed to us and two of us are infected or we can permanently go back to town, that we take a long rest.
To find somewhere to wall up.
Yeah, our cleric is
I'm not too upset about this. You turn into a vampire, I get a darkness buddy. We'll go around in the dark more often.
I drink some of my holy water.
Drink some of your holy water.
No, you're gonna kill yourself. No.
It just tastes really salty.
I eat some of the root vegetables that are on my skin.
They actually don't taste bad. They were soaking in wine and cat dander.
Yep.
Which you're used to. I'm assuming you burn yourself.
So you want to hold up for a long rest? I don't know where we would do it other than safe than all pile in the hallway and lock the door and stuff in.
One big pot.
Oh, is that the darkness area through there? Where the vampire came from? Well, if that's what cursed you, that might be clear now.
yeah, we can go that way.
I think you said you wanted to rest.
Like
I do, but I'm saying after or before. We can go that way beforehand. We could finish exploring this floor and then wherever big it may be.
This daughter better not give birth anytime
And then
soon.
we can
Oh yeah. You don't about to give birth.
yes. We are on somewhat of a time limit, but I'm also well on spell slots.
It wasn't like she was 9 months pregnant.
Right. That's true.
We're on the timetable.
She will make it sweet.
If you're working on the assumption that the hag plans to swallow the baby after it's delivered,
So she has to wait. The hag has to wait for the baby to be born. It's not like she can just.
yeah, because the baby still has to be alive
Okay.
in order for it to become a hag.
Okay.
So you would assume that they wouldn't kill the girl until the baby was ready to be born.
One I know about you is no word no.
Well, I mean, we can take a long rest, but we got to wall ourselves in the hallway.
Yeah, I would. What do you guys think? Go check out another room or wall up and hallway?
Let's see. I was rocking 9 hit points.
I'm sitting pretty at 16.
I don't know anything about this place.
This
I
room
leave
is
it to you
probably
guys.
secure because it has the most clothes, so I would suggest we try to find a room that has a
Sleep in the hallway.
So, well, that room down there that we explored, that only had one.
Oh, that's right. We emptied that.
Yeah.
And we blocked it.
You block
So yeah, we could go down there.
the garbage chute.
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
If I'm making the decision, then yes.
We go in there.
Alright, so move your miniatures into that room.
Thank you.
movie, you want to watch the door since you don't need a rest?
I could.
You could.
Well, you didn't take any damage or anything, did you?
I never take any damage if I'm doing well enough anyway.
Does my curse wear off?
All right, so you all try to rest. I'm assuming at some point you doze off, fall asleep.
Vampire time?
So everybody who's resting, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh man, good. I'm good to go. I don't want to.
Does a 16 pass, whatever?
I got a 20.
That's a solid 6.
Solid 6.
Tristan gets a 9. Chuck gets
Chuck gets 11. What? 11? You didn't need to rest? Alright, so you're guarding the door with the ranger. Alright, what was Sal's save? 20. Alright, so the barbarian and the druid do not get any benefit from their long rest because they had a terrible dream of a scowling scarecrow chasing them through the cornfield while they heard the following poem.
Which poetry, the root of all evil. There to make it
Ha ha, scarecrow! Are you made of straw? Yes, bird. Yes, bird. Arms, legs, and maw. I stand for the farmer. I stand for the game. And I stand for the baby girl who will grow up insane.
I was hoping you weren't finishing that fast because I was going to put this on and pretend I was reading it.
You're gonna pretend you're the scarecrow.
I got
How
the
did they
first
think that
3
was
lines.
I don't think much of it because that's like a normal dream when I like drink. It's like if I drink a lot and then fall asleep, like I always have nightmares of holding hands. Not having a good day.
So, does Tristan reveal
You were able to get your rest in. You weren't affected by the horrible nightmares, so your hit point maximum goes back up.
So it was just temporary.
It was temporary.
I'm at 17 actually. My age is 60 and I'm at 17. Still good.
Alright, did you need to rest?
I mean, with my health, it's only at 32. So
Okay.
but he's very confused, but
Say we go to
trying to get it that way. If there was supposed to be something covering it.
Tristan is not going first in that room again, so you guys are up.
Kind of bummed out now. I don't get 2 vampire friends now. It's still just me.
You might get one.
Still just me wandering the
So you get
darkness.
any benefit from the rest, so you might get one. You've heard a little cat familiar for next week.
throwing that shade.
So through your long rest, did Nugget show back up?
Can I take an hour out of that rest? Yeah? Yeah.
So Nugget's back.
Hello, my love.
Nugget's giant.
It is a giant chicken. It's actually a regular sized chicken, but it's going to be giant. Someday.
It's going to be our new day.
So I have a question. Will she still lay
What's the
eggs?
medieval equivalent of peanuts?
Still eat the eggs? So if I was to make her giant, would I get giant eggs?
You get normal food.
You get giant golden eggs.
Hey Jack, where's your beanstalk?
They're still normal size.
What is your philosopher's stone?
Listen,
I was thinking that.
it's like a real
Did you
big-
ever
Next
notice
one of those still.
Since she's a fae, the eggs do weird things if you
That's
eat
what I
them.
was wondering, because it's a fake chicken now.
Have you gone to philosopher's stone yet?
Yeah, it's just a quest to be able to find it, to make it later. We haven't made it yet.
You know who would help with that? My friend in Seaton. I bet he knows all about it. I bet he's got all the materials right in the back.
You
We gotta get through it. We gotta survive this first.
Oh, he's a good friend. He's a good friend. Gave us a good deal on some goods that we sold to him. It was real great. We made a lot of money. You should have come along. You really missed out.
No, I think I'm good. I think I don't want to make a deal. Definitely.
You don't even know about it. He gave us so much
Kind of
gold.
racist, bro.
Personally, I don't even know who the heck this guy is.
That's what I'm telling you. He got us so
You're
much gold.
specious, not racist. Specious.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I don't know what they're all saying.
So now, so we're assuming we had our long rest. I am whole and complete again with my fellow chicken. I'm gonna say, let's go explore the rest of this forest.
All right. So who opens the door?
Can we, I think, wait, can I press it?
If I'm gonna open the door, there's gotta be darkness. If there's,
I will throw my rapier at the door.
You can't just throw a rapier at everything. That's not how we solve problems.
if it's gonna be dark, I have no problem opening the door. I'll open it.
It works every time.
We have no way of knowing. Although it was dark, is I had to cast light through the door.
I'll get down on my side and look under the door. Is there any light coming
Does that,
from
wait, do you
underneath?
have thaumaturgy? Because thaumaturgy will open it.
Underneath the door? That's gonna be a thin
Will
finger.
thaumaturgy open an unlocked door? Or is that something else? Don't you have that as a power?
Thaumaturgy does.
Can you thaumaturgy that door, Suffolk? Why?
It's generally useless.
You're generally useless.
You can change your eye color.
I used thaumaturgy once to get an orc to worship me and kill an entire prison.
Instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Wouldn't that be convenient right
Well,
now?
we have a rapier. It does the same.
No, it doesn't.
You throw hard enough against the window.
We can always send a chicken over to open it.
I am not doing that again.
I'm gonna throw my rapier at the door.
There is light coming from under the door.
You're
There's a
out.
light in the hallway.
Do I see any shadows maybe blocking some light, or is it like a thin whole beam?
It's a thin full beam.
Well, I'll open it then.
All right. You open the door.
I'm gonna ready a fireball.
So are you gonna get close to the door?
I wouldn't say close. I'm gonna be in, like, I can see out the door from where I'm standing at the far corner. Yes.
What, are you gonna walk over?
No, I'm not walking over.
You're gonna stand over
I'm
there?
gonna stand there, but I'm gonna have a firebolt ready. So if anything goes after you,
When I throw the rapier
if I
at the
see
door,
motion and all, even the wrong flicker of the shadow.
I'm gonna be moving.
I can see that.
It's a
from where I am.
scarecrow.
It's a scarecrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna light that scarecrow on fire.
I don't like that.
You should know what that is.
Kill it.
It looks just like the one in your nightmares.
Yep.
So,
I see the scarecrow when I open the door.
so when you open the door, you see the scarecrow at the end of the hallway. There seems to be a magical light on the ceiling.
My arch nemesis.
Alright, yeah, I'm doing it.
So everybody who can see the scarecrow, give me a wisdom saving throw. And those of you who had the nightmare last night, you make it with disadvantage.
Can I release that firebolt, or do I do the wisdom save first?
You had it ready to action.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and fire it before you make the roll.
Okay.
So that one.
Who can see?
It's a 3, actually.
You got a 3 and you got a 1.
I got that one, baby.
Do Chuck and Tristan?
20 to hit and then wait. 20 to hit and 18 for the wisdom throw. I did both.
Alright, so you strike the scarecrow with the firebolt, and then
I got a 17 for this.
you resist its horrifying gaze. You got a what?
17.
17, you're good.
Is it actually made of stone? That's good.
You're towards the back of the room and you got like
alive.
5 people in front of you, so you probably don't see it.
Do Chuck and Tristan see?
You're at the front of the pack according to the way that you got 15? Alright, so you resist the horrifying gaze. So the two of you who failed are frightened and paralyzed. You're just standing still in fear.
Drop this thing.
Do Chuck and Tristan see?
Where's Chuck at?
I don't even believe in scarecrows, much less am I afraid of them. They don't have them where I'm from.
If you don't
Alright,
believe,
did everybody roll initiative?
can't hurt
No, we'll do that next.
if you don't believe in it, it can't hurt you. follower. Festus, yeah, thank you for following. Hope you're enjoying it.
All right. So, anybody beat a 19?
Yep.
I got 19.
You got 19? You beat a 19? 19. Okay, so you're up.
All right. I'm shooting at him. I don't even know what he is. He's just got a magic light above him. I don't like that very much.
The magic light's just on the ceiling.
Oh. Does it look like can he reach the magic light? Maybe he hung it there. Either way, I don't like it.
You've watched the cleric cast a light spell enough that you figure that's probably what it is. Somebody put a light spell on the ceiling.
That is a 26, a 20, and a 19.
You get 3 attacks?
I got as a first initiative, I get an extra
that's right.
soccer attack, and I have my bonus on any.
Yeah, all 3 of those hit.
We'll set up the hunter's mark later. 20
total damage? Yep. Alright. You guys are up. You're 19.
I'm gonna duck over this corner and be like, hey, I don't know what it is, I shot it though.
That's fairy fire again. You can see them advantage on all attacks. I'm gonna go right here so in case I see around the corner.
Alright, it does not save. So it is now glowing.
I'll just point at it. There it is. I'll let my turn now.
Alright, you have advantage to hit it.
You must feel very uncomfortable now. Just stare.
Star of my dreams.
I don't acknowledge its existence.
My turn.
It's the only figure in a field full of whatever the
And
field
pro.
is. Yeah.
Nat 20, guiding bolt.
Alright, yes.
So that's 86
Right.
It might kill him.
Please actually kill me.
Alright, so you just incinerate the scarecrow. It goes up in a puff of smoke and a gout of flame, and there's really not much left of it.
Oh, we did it! High five, cleric! Oh.
The 2 of you are no longer paralyzed, because you can't see the hideous creature anymore.
Is it
Totally, I was totally hoping
Did
to
it leave
try
anything
something on.
behind?
Where is that?
Any food or ash?
Something
Yeah,
happened.
that's what I was wondering. Like, is there like any permanent? Is it?
There's some smoldering clothing that's left.
I'll take contact with
It was made of straw, and he hit it with like a ton of radiant damage. So you head towards it to pick up the clothing? Alright. As you do, there's like this little wisp of like a spectral form that kind of floats away. As if it had like some sort of spirit inside of it that was just released.
I'll just take the clothes and come back.
You're gonna take the clothes? Alright. So you now have hag goo, vampire dust, and scarecrow clothing.
Yeah.
He's going to pour them
I'm gonna
together and
collect
see what
them.
happens.
You know who would love to buy those? My friend in Seton. I bet he would pay you top dollar for those various
This is
items.
my personal collection.
Alright, so what are you guys doing next?
Is that magic light still up there?
It is.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot at it.
It doesn't go away.
Oh, somebody else has got to go first. I don't trust that.
I will go first, me being the tank of this.
You're already down the hallway. You went down and got
The bar
Down
tank.
I'm down there. I'm out here representing.
because you went down there to get the scarecrow's clothes.
There you go.
Is there anything in there? Is
This is where we went before, where the magical
the darkness?
So do we want to go check that out, or do we want to go straight down to the basement?
Darkness time.
Let's go check out the darkness. Do-do-do-do.
That's more my style.
I'm more brave when I've got a chicken, so I'll be third in line.
Fine. I'll be right behind Sal.
I'll be in your back.
Be in the middle, you're safe there.
So when we open up this door, is like the hallway and everything beyond it dark?
The hallway is normal darkness. Yes.
And then the room is magic darkness?
It was last time we opened it, but that was when the man.
Last time we opened the door, he got sucked in. We got him out, closed the door, and then walked away.
And then it followed you crawling along the ceiling.
So there's a good chance it's not in there. Or there's another one.
Well, I guess, you know, the hallway's dark. I want to sneak my way down the hallway to the door. So, sneak it up.
Doors here have a habit of blowing up.
Fine. 18.
On your feet?
Yeah.
Alright. So you stealth through the darkness to the door.
Then I'll kind of, you know, I'll lie down again and peek underneath. Is it still dark there?
There's
no light.
There's no light on the other side of the door.
Well, I'm gonna take a page from my book in the haunted mansion. And I'll try to make some some wind noises again as I push the door open.
Alright.
So that be
Performance check. Try to see if you
I mean, you want to come in the dark hallway? Where did we go? 15.
You make the sound of the wind, and the door slowly drifts open.
It worked last time. Is it? You're gonna push me into the
Oh, I thought you were going in.
I was gonna open it. I'm sliding it open and seeing what's in there.
Okay.
Alright, well, with your dark vision, you can see as if it's dim light. And there's two full-size coffins in the room.
Yeah. Are they both closed?
They are both closed. There's also a door on either side, and there's some nice chairs in the corner of the room, and a small table.
Is anything on the table?
There's a book.
Books are my stuff. Did y'all find the adventure?
Good thing. I don't know how to read.
Just so you know, what's your neighbors here?
But what if it's a ledger? I'll take a David.
I'll come back then and I'll be like, seems pretty clear. 2 coffins though, and a weird book on the table. You know, whatever you guys make of that.
I'm a
wouldn't
sneak.
touch the book.
I'm a sneak
Oh,
towards
you're just gonna go right in? What about the coffins?
Well, I said I wouldn't touch the book. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
oh, okay. I thought you were like, I'm gonna go check out the book.
I'm gonna sneak in and try to like tie a rope around the coffin.
You're gonna try to tie this. Alright, give me a stealth check.
I mean, I assume they're. Can you even reach under the coffin?
We don't know about that yet. Natural 20.
Natural 20. I mean, the coffins are sitting on the stone floor, so you can
Hand them up, right?
Get out of the room. You leave.
You can try to stand upright if you want. Give me a strength check.
I don't think so.
Maybe you take somebody's priest pouch.
Oh yeah.
When you put your holy symbol on.
I'll put my holy symbol on. That's what I need to do. It's been so long. It's not meditating.
Alright, you pull out your holy symbol and you set it on top of the coffin. Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
I'll come back to the group. It's all clear. Don't even worry about that. It's
Whatever
all clear.
coffin. I don't know. I'm not sure about his dealing with one of the coffins, but I could try something with the other coffin if you guys want.
Alright. Did you leave your holy symbol sitting on top of the coffin?
Yes.
Okay.
I would not take that back.
Alright, so you come back into the room.
And I'll check out the other coffin.
I hear coffins.
Yeah.
I'll go in behind you.
Alright, move Sal in there.
What about Nugget?
Of course, Nugget goes where I go. In fact, wait, there's that. No, Nugget stays with me.
I wish to touch them.
Has Nugget laid any eggs yet?
Not yet. Nugget didn't live long enough.
I can't use it as a distraction.
Just lays magic. Maybe Claire really knows.
You could use it. Do you have divine sense or anything?
I will be the guinea pig. I will touch the book.
You're gonna go over and touch the book?
We're not even at that point yet. We're still on
I'll
coffin.
sort of like, I'll just sort of look at it.
Alright, it looks like it's a novel. It's The Dark Night of the Long Winter. That's the title.
That seems like a real book. I can take that.
Alright, you pick up the book? Alright. What are you doing with the coffin?
Have you guys found anything useful in here? Has anything been in here? Like any treasury kind of thing? Because I might just pretty much nuke the coffin. Stuff in there might be destroyed. A zombie in there might be destroyed. She's out of luck. If she's in there, that's fate if she's in there.
There's 7 of us here, and there's a coffin. We can take them.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna stand back. You can open it if you want.
I'll stand in the doorway and ready a fireball.
There's 9 of them. I'm gonna get ready my rapier.
Alright, so you grab the lid. It's heavy, like nice oak wood. Alright, so holding your holy symbol in the other hand, it takes all your strength to push it off with your free hand, and it slides off and clatters against the floor and makes a big ominous sound as it bounces around on the stone floor. And it's empty.
Nothing in it?
Nothing in it. Well, I mean, it's lined with nice, like, purple satin. It looks pretty cozy for such a small space.
One of you who didn't rest very well should take a nap in there. I think maybe that is a good idea. You never know what will happen.
I'm gonna throw the fireball
Oh, the coffin is expensive. You might need your spell slots.
That's a cantrip.
Oh.
Second of all, the last one can turn invisible. So if nothing's flying in there invisibly, Sal is concerned. Also, I don't want it to have a place to rest. So F that. With fire.
I back up.
Alright, so you shoot your firebolt into the coffin and it singes the purple satin.
Yeah.
Alright, so I go over to the other one where you put his symbol and I push it over.
Alright, it is also empty.
Fortune that one too.
No. So obviously there might be one more of these things in here.
What are you, a vampire?
It's purple satin. What do you find purple?
Well, you know what? You know where you find it? Not here, because it's on fire.
You know who's only gonna pay half price for these coffins now? My friend in C. I cannot believe this.
Such a trap.
Do I notice something?
Your friend better be the coolest, because right
You
now...
met him. You met him.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
know who
Nice,
he is.
comfortable
No.
padded chairs.
We sold a cold iron box to him.
Next to on the floor, next to one of the chairs, is what looks like a large, empty wine bottle.
Can we take the chairs? Where with comfortable chairs?
Oh, my toes on fire.
Do you inspect the wine bottle?
Yes.
As soon as you pick it up, it has that kind of coppery smell of blood.
Okay.
What has the smell of blood?
This wine bottle is full of blood.
That's great. You should definitely not drink.
What year is it?
Yeah, it's in a good vintage.
What year is it?
It actually has somebody's name on it.
This is a great AB negative I got.
Are you opening the book?
Not yet. I'm saving that for private. Why not? I'm gonna open it.
Dude, I'm going to slap it out of your hand.
Find out. Go in a different.
When you slap it, what it might open when it hits the floor?
That's fine.
I'll just go in the hallway where nobody else is and just open it.
No, if I see you walking around with a creepy old book, definitely.
Dang. You don't trust me with that.
We've established this.
Hey.
Sal does not trust you.
So we just see 2 more doors now? This room, only one side.
Yep.
Which way?
Don't look at me. I am not the leader. I
Right
don't know
is
how
always
this
right,
happened.
so let's go right.
Your left or my left?
Who are you actually?
So did you open that door?
Yeah, no, we just.
I'll open it for you. Me being a good spirit.
Oh man, I need like a mage hand.
Sure, why not? your bones.
I have a lot of use spells. Do you know about Skyrite? Because I do now.
This is, yeah, I was gonna say, it's like when you
It's
want
like
to cast
magic, but better. But it's in the sky.
But does it say 20 words in an hour? I don't think so.
So, are you opening the door? Sure.
I'll open the door for you.
Well, you're a rogue, right?
Yes.
Why do you investigate? Don't you have advantage?
Not for investigation.
Well, I mean, like for traps and stuff, though. Because you're a rogue. Guards are
I mean, you can make an investigation check if you like. Alright, so the two of you are now examining the door. 16? 16? Alright. You are convinced that it is not trapped. You open the door.
That door's definitely trapped. I'm gonna be in this girl like that's not a good door.
Alright, the door swings open into a dark hallway.
Naturally or magically dark?
Naturally.
I will throw my rapier
Hurl your rapier down the hallway.
just in case.
It clanks against the stone floor and the wooden door. Together in the hall.
Yes. It's not trapped.
Okay. Well, onward.
You throw small animals at traps, I throw swords.
So where exactly did you throw your rapier down the hallway?
Towards the door.
Towards the door? So it's like down here?
Maybe in the middle of the hall.
You just throw it to the middle of the hallway? You just spike it on the ground?
Yes.
Alright.
Like a football.
Give me a strength check.
You're not treating the sword very well.
It is, that's a 7.
7? Okay, it just kind of bounces off the stone floor like I described in the quest.
I'm going to stand in the corner of this room and watch the doors.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like this corner?
Sure.
Okay.
Same.
I'm just gonna keep standing nice in the middle since it's dark and nobody can see me.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go in the corner of opposite where I am right now. So where you said. Yeah.
Are you covered?
I was chilling out there.
Now you are chilling.
I'm gonna chill.
You'll be alone.
I don't.
I
Actually,
look at
no,
you and I'm
don't
like,
be out there.
this is properly bed.
Oh, while you were in that room, you saw the bronze hats that you wanted to go down the floor.
I pick up Nugget and I say,
I'm stupid,
Not for
but not
eating.
that stupid.
and
Or
then
for
I
traps.
just peck her.
Oh, I'm a vegetarian.
Okay. And I just kind of look at
I
you.
look at you and go, for throwing.
No.
We have swords for
Chuck see that? Does Chuck see that wine bottle you're holding? Is he gonna come drink it?
No.
You're gonna walk down the hallway?
It's a dangerous move. Not one of them.
Alright. You throw it at the door?
Just in case.
Alright. You zing your dagger down the hallway and it sticks in the door.
Appreciate this out.
Not a good influence on my head.
Keep doing what you're doing over there, you guys. Throw a couple more things. Maybe something will happen.
I think this door's so I can't go next.
Alright, the door is okay. Go ahead. You do you.
Maybe it could
I'm
be
gonna stay in this corner.
You gonna open the door? Yeah.
The next step, you want me to throw you? I can throw you over there.
Okay. No more wait.
Okay.
There's no need for throwing things.
Can I just,
Alright, you open the door?
can I just declare that I have a firebolt ready in case anything comes in? Just in case. Right, okay. You can open the door now. It's fine.
Throw an arrow. Throw them.
With what, your hand?
Alright,
I don't
so,
think so. I think that's a
you
combination
open
of
the door?
No, it is.
Alright, it is dark in there.
I think that's exactly how it
No,
happens.
it's a very correct.
You don't have dark vision, right?
I was in there getting my rapier back. Do I see anything?
It's like
I
a
have
Give me dexterity.
Like a bullet, but you mysteriously curved into the ceiling and hit the vampire
21?
climbing.
I did not
Alright.
curve.
So, as you step up behind the halfling, you trigger a
It was the
pressure
wind
plate.
resistance, okay?
Hey, that's it. I wasn't right.
You trigger a pressure plate that apparently the halfling wasn't heavy enough to trigger when he walked across it.
Dang, that kind of shame.
And well, you are part Minotaur, so you're probably, despite your lack of strength, you're probably kind of heavy.
300 pounds.
Yeah. But you nimbly avoid falling through the hole because the pressure plate swings open a trap door, and you're now like straddling a hole in the hallway over an underground river.
What did you do?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. That didn't happen until you went.
I thought my rapier here was fine. And then found it for a second. So your rapier's gone now?
Yeah, your rapier fell through the hole because that's exactly where you threw your rapier.
I'm gonna drop through the hole.
No.
You don't even like it that
You're
much.
gonna go to water by yourself?
You're that bad.
Fine, I'll just stay up here.
We'll find it
There are
eventually.
other swords you can buy.
No, shut
A special place.
You need to replace. You need to replace that place.
My throwing rapier.
Well, maybe it'll be down in the water when we get down there.
No, it's gone. It's gone.
All right, what's happening now?
Do you see into the room?
As you kind of catch your balance, give me another dexterity check to
11.
11. All right. You're able to climb off of the hole. Which way you want to go, towards the halfling or back?
Back.
You go back.
Coward.
If I step on anything over there, it'll just open up. Both be done.
But now you left and you can't see.
You can light a torch.
I just cast down on the
You
chest.
don't have a torch?
It doesn't have dark vision? Wow. Unbelievable.
I don't have dark vision.
Nope.
Terrible.
Dancing lights, and they're just down there.
Alright, you cast ancient dancing lights and send them down into the room. Alright, so the bard does his, spirit finger thing, and 4 little lights kind of float over your head and into the room and light up the room.
These are spirits. Are gold.
There's a large woven rug on the floor, like bright red with various sorts of colors over the rug. And it looks like a rather opulent living room. There's a large plush couch. There's some more of those fancy chairs that match the chairs in this room. And there looks to be like a dining room table over here with 4 chairs around it. And then on this side of the room, there's another coffin.
We found like Vampire Diaries.
Wait, is that? I'm gonna go back and get my religious and I'll tell the rest what's happening.
Alright.
And then I'll go back.
Send someone else as soon as possible. The unicorn's a coward.
I'm getting my religious symbol to throw at the coffin. They're the process.
Sing a chicken.
I will walk into this room and light the coffin on fire with my ready fireball.
Walk all the way over there and open
You
the
have to
coffin.
make a dexterity check to climb across the hole in the floor.
Where's the coffin?
You gotta open it.
Down here.
Like on that spot?
Like this spot
I
here.
can see that from where I am.
Alright, so you just walk up to the hole in the floor, reach out, and tell Tim to duck.
Yes.
Alright.
I mean, he's already small anyway.
She's still shooting fire out of her fingers.
But you're a halfling. You're only... Duck. Duck. Little man. Duck.
What you mean?
Yeah, that's not...
Alright, so your firebolt flies down. Give me a roll. The coffin's pretty far away, so see if you can hit it.
Oh, I've got range on this dice.
You don't have range.
No. Let's be real. Let's
Smack Tim right in the forehead with it.
That's 120 range. Just a second. But that was a 4.
4? Alright. So your firebolt falls a little bit short. It got a little closer to Tim's head than you wanted it to. And it sets the rug on fire in the room.
Yeah.
Why are you ruining everything of value in this dungeon?
That's okay. I'm a Russian. I'm
Because
trying to put out the
material
fire.
things are not what matters.
You know who would love that rug? Tilda. She would love. She'd probably put it in her foyer.
No, Tilda has love in her heart. Tilda doesn't need a rug.
She is
She's
literally
a
a
man.
merchant.
She
That's
needs
what
a
she deals in
powerful
material
man.
goods.
No.
Yes.
Alright, are you literally rushing in there to put the fire out?
Yes.
Alright, give me a dex check as you jump across the holding ground.
Some savages. 21.
Alright, you bound over the hole, you push Tim aside, and you dive into the room and start patting out the fire to save the rug.
I was gonna say that's okay. I was thinking
And then the vampire guy.
Alright, at which point, now that you're in the room, there's a gust of wind and the door shuts.
Yep, you're normal.
It slams right in your face as you're trying to walk in.
That time it wasn't me. I didn't do that one.
I will stand
Somebody
up.
has thaumaturgy.
I didn't do that one.
Yeah.
At which point,
Make your eyes a different color for a minute.
at which point, a creepy voice echoes through the hall, and you hear the following.
Wait, did we hear it?
I got this.
Yeah,
Stuff.
everybody hears it. The itsy spider crawled down the lion's throat. Up came the pain as he coughed the spider out. So came the shame, and people all did scoff. Down came the blade and lopped his head clean off.
That's not how it goes. I'm just saying that.
You say that to the
That's not how it goes.
You're practically inviting the spider to crawl down your throat. Stop talking.
I think history of spiders, they don't crawl down throats. They eat through the flesh, you know?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
18.
18.
Not time for sneak eyes.
Alright. You feel some strange magic wash over you, but you appear to have resisted it for now.
Okay. I think there's something else there. I'm going
I'm
to
not going in there long. They should have thought about that before they lit it all up. They can have my support if they draw him towards the hall.
far enough.
Unicorn is trapped! Open the door!
You're far enough in the room with your dark vision, you can see there's another coffin over here.
Well, they lit the room up. It's all brightened now.
No, he put the fire out. He
No,
was
he
trying
put
to save
dancing lights in.
Oh, that's right. The dancing lights are still in there. Yeah.
I'll throw my holy symbol at the other coffin.
You can throw your holy symbol at it. Alright. So you're still in the room at this point.
Can I get out?
I mean, the door's shut.
I have to turn around and try to open it.
It appears to be locked.
Oh. Can I unlock?
You don't have a key? You have these tools? Alright, roll to use your these tools. So while he's trying to unlock the door, give me another saving throw.
Gosh darn. What was saving?
Wisdom still. 18. Alright, you're good.
Isn't that a sleight of hand check?
It would be your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, so your dex is +5. So that'd be
You're pretty much the same.
16? Yeah, you're able to unlock the door.
Stand in triumph.
I've saved the rug.
Oh.
And I saved myself.
Nothing else could possibly.
You unlock the door?
Yeah.
Alright, the door. Tim pulls the door open right as you feel this second wave of magic wash over you.
Oh boy. I'm gonna say, you don't want enter this room. I don't think.
Are you leaving the room?
A pointy.
I'm gonna throw my holy symbol, then get out of here.
I thought you already
How many holy symbols you got?
Did anything happen? Oh, I'll run out of there, man. That's too powerful for me.
I'm gonna go to the room. I don't care.
You're gonna go in.
Yes, I don't care.
Alright, you don't have a high wisdom as me.
Change of places.
Can we like put a board across that hole?
No, you gotta jump.
No, that's 2 dexterity checks.
Oh,
It's like a game.
what am I supposed to
dexterity check.
Actually, no. Can we take the coffin and put it across that part of the hall?
You're caught on fire.
No, I
I've got my rapier.
Wait. No. Three
He already, he's a barbarian.
Alright, we'll Sal was trying to stop you from jumping. Did you?
Oh, okay. So I obviously stopped because
Obvious.
That's medic.
I don't understand it most of the time. I listen.
All right. So you put the coffin lid across the hole.
With, I'm assuming, some assistance because I'm a weak, sad little magic user.
Anything medic is weak.
I'm saying I am.
I'm not helping with that.
Assuming I'm helping. That's ridiculous.
I'm not helping with that. No.
I just,
All right. So this square down counts as difficult terrain, but you can walk across it.
I think I'll go in there too.
Because it's a 5-foot square hole, and the coffin lid is only about 6.5 feet long.
that's fair. That's fair.
We could dump the
Not
coffin
a dex check
in the
for
water.
Why are you worried? Why don't you just leave the coffin?
All right. So you walk across the coffin lid into the room. All right. As soon as you enter the room, give me a dexterity or a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It'd be great if the door was shut. Shut the door. Shut the door. Quick, shut.
All right, the door blows shut again, and you are extremely confused.
What am I not confused?
You're even more confused than usual.
Everything myself.
You have experience picking the lock, so all right.
You haven't managed to get
Where did I go?
Well, obviously, you gotta verify you want to cast it because there has to be something in there. Yeah.
Unless someone's trying to help you.
I will help you.
Is there space? Can you even get over there?
Give half the size of the normal.
That's much better.
All right, you pick the lock.
How would you help? You don't.
All right, you open the door. All right,
Can we like wedge this door open maybe?
all right.
Somebody just ripped the door off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That would be his expertise, but he's gone.
I'll have to do everything myself.
All right, you throw the door open, and there's a spider directly in front of you.
Spiders. You meet again.
What do you mean you meet again?
Is the barbarian in there anymore?
You do not see the barbarian.
Initiative time. Because I'm shooting at it.
So it's initiative now.
Yep.
11.
All right. 16. I'll cast Fairy Fire.
17.
The Great Frozen.
All right, does anybody beat a 19?
Oh shoot.
I wonder if I can hold my roll.
You go ahead and give me your attack roll.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you beat a 19? Yep. 22? Yep. All right, anybody else? You got 2? No, you got 20.
That's a nat 20.
I got a 17 grown up as it.
All right, what was that? 17? Okay, so you're up at 22. Big by 3 attacks. You got people in your way.
Out of the way, whatever you are, hermit, warlock person.
Perfect.
Then can I, since he's a halfling, we already established that fireballs can be shot over him. Can I crossbow over him?
Yeah, the spider's a medium creature. He's a small creature, so
I'll shoot him.
it only has half cover.
And is this? Am I still in darkness? Or is this lit up by the fairy?
The fairy fire's got this area lit up. And there's still the light. Wasn't this the hallway with the no?
That was right.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just the fairy fire right now. So it's very dim light in the hallway.
It's dancing.
Dancing light.
Well, you can still probably see me then. So.
Dancing light,
Anything
fairy
from
fire, it's all
Well, that's no advantage, right?
One last step.
Well, if it was dark, I would, because I'm invisible, so I would have advantage anyway. That is a 22, 23, and a 13.
they all hit it.
I guess that's the end of combat.
29.
29.
Yep.
Alright, you expertly hit the spider. And
16.
you had a 19, 17, right? So you expertly hit the spider, and the spider is trying to attack Tim. So you actually
I got a 22. I did 29.
29 damage. Okay, so you take 17 damage.
You're the spider?
As you are knocked out of polymorph and back into your barbarian form.
Ah, I've saved you. I lifted the curse.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, bro.
Get him out of that room.
Okay.
All right, and now you
I
hit.
actually kind of like this spider. White got
All right, you actually hit with a crit.
Yes, I did.
But you thought you were a spider, so you are now trying to bite Tim.
Is it a dragon?
So roll 2d4 and add your strength bonus.
He's gonna eat you, little man.
I can't get there in time. I can't save it.
Trying to do math.
Yeah, I got let's see.
So roll 2d4 because you got a critical hit with your bite. You rolled a nat 20.
5 plus
3. So you take 8 damage as your dragonborn barbarian friend bites you.
No.
It could have been a lot harder, so I guess I can do
Good thing I used my anti-curse crossbow bolts. That could have been bad.
Look underneath the couch.
I'm gonna pick up the book, but I'm not gonna leave it open. Just gonna put it in the bag.
Lifestyle can't get to you now if you want to read it.
I'll read them both at the
I'm
same
gonna
time.
walk in the room and like
Come in
pass
under
my
me. I can keep them in my bag. Since it's a
Just light
bag
them on
full,
fire without opening them.
We didn't open them?
I mean, they are wooden coffins.
You already missed once. Come on, that's gotta be chance. You gotta open it.
No, I think I should just
I probably open it. It's fate. You missed once.
I'm gonna yell down the hall. Tristan, fire or no fire?
Did you open the coffins yet?
No.
Open the coffins.
You open the coffins, I'll have the fire ready.
I'll open the coffin towards you.
By the way, the title of the book that you found is called Little Miss Muppet.
Dang. Little come on, the tough hit. Alright, I open the first coffin.
You open the first coffin?
Oh, that's the last thing
There's nothing in the coffin. This one is lined with red satin.
And now it's on fire.
Now it's on fire.
And there's another one?
And there's one more.
I walk down there. Where's the book?
It's also empty.
There's a lot of empty coffins.
Told you I should lit on fire.
You'll find it in the books.
See anything else?
I mean, the nice furniture.
That one also like
That one was lined with green.
I'd like to investigate these coffins, see if anything
That was a lot of coffins for one family. One red and green.
I know. I'm like, yes, it's probably like that.
You make bags right. What if I can put the ride in the bag right? It's the color wheel. I'll put that in.
That really bad
But
color.
we found, what were the other ones? Two that were purple. Yeah.
Purple, red,
Did you
green.
guys find any more books? I thought
No take really exists.
I know, right?
Hey, that's why I'm asking. I got the notes.
Is there anything in the couch?
Well, you
But
have
we killed
from the
like
couch.
vampires. What?
No.
Are the cushions like nice?
Actually, you do find like 2 silver pieces that have fallen down in the crack of the
It's all
couch.
in there.
Are the cushions like velvet or
Thank you very much.
Yeah, they're like nice thick velvet cushions.
What?
Tape.
nice? Put it on my back.
That's what I get whenever I have.
Well, it's the padding on the couch is like sewn to the frame of the couch, just like the old Victorian furniture.
Man, I'm a rich
What did your fiance do?
I said it's more like a
With the
ribbon.
thing?
Not really sewn. It's
Yeah,
different
we
from
did
sewing to like
the
wood.
little thing from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, ribbons.
He was like, okay, now I get why you wanted this. And I was like, yes.
What was that in the same?
We were just
we're discussing the Victorian, the padding would be riveted to the wood, not
Yeah,
sewn.
not so.
But what if we were
It's
to
hard to
rip it out?
You have to remember how much are you gonna be able to carry before you're encumbered.
Bag of holding.
Shove the
rug in the bag. Bag of
There's
holding.
like a decent amount of food and stuff in this room, right?
Make a bonfire.
Yep.
You're just gonna start setting everything on fire.
I'm gonna pile it in one little area, and then I'm gonna leave it all on fire.
Let's take the cushion.
You take what you want.
Put it in the bag of holding.
It won't fit the whole couch.
I won't put the whole couch in. I'll put the cushion.
Well, you can just wrap up the floor.
Alright, done. Stuff's on fire.
Alright, so you just pile everything into the corner and start lighting stuff on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot of it.
Yeah, no,
Well, that was eventful. On to the next one.
a lot of water. Like that, where the farthest corner of the L is, like farthest away from us on the map.
Oh, I can probably see it then. Oh, I'm still standing there, but I'm gonna yell in down the hall and everything. You know who really loves bonfires? My friend in Seaton. Oh, I bet he'd love a good bonfire. We should all go have a good bonfire
He
with him.
has shown me the magic of fire. He has shown me wonderful.
Yeah.
Francisco.
Alright, so where are you headed?
Next room.
Well, the other one's down there, so.
Time to put the hurt on something.
Let's clear it out. Go, go, go.
Region clear.
Alright, what are you guys doing to the door? Or how are you guys going in the room?
You know what?
I would-
Guns blazing. We lit a bunch of
I
furniture
would
on
be
fire.
third in line and 10 feet back at least.
I will kick open that door.
Yeah.
Alright, you go up and see if it's locked?
I should probably wait until next one.
Me behind him.
Alright.
Not gonna check this hallway for traps.
No, can I throw my rapier?
They're already in the hallway. There doesn't appear to be any traps. You're checking the lock?
Yeah.
Alright, are you investigating the lock first, or are you just gonna try to open it? Alright, roll your.
Magic.
5.
17.
Alright, you unlock the lock.
No, we're good. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. I fixed it. Now I can sit straight.
All right, any takers first pick?
I will go.
I'm sure you will.
You know
Alright.
I will, bro.
You squeeze.
No,
You squeeze past everybody and open the door. Alright.
Can I sneak first?
Yeah, you can try to enter the room stealthily.
That is a 15.
Alright, so how are you stealthing into the room? Like crouched down, or what are you doing?
I'm army crawling in.
Okay.
As one does.
I don't think you're gonna be able to make wind noises like mine.
French in reverse.
So he's gonna be like,
French army crawling.
Alright, so you kind of crawl into the room. It's dark in there.
I have dark vision.
Right, so you're seeing everything in the dim gray hues of dark vision. And you realize as you crawl in that the floor is wet and sticky.
I'll crawl back. Safe. The ground is wet and sticky.
okay,
No, he's
let me go forward.
I'm gonna move my dancing lights from over here to
Alright, so you call your dancing lights and they kind of lit down the
I don't know
hallway.
why he does it. Like nobody doesn't have dark vision.
They're like little dragonflies that kind of dance down the...
Do I see anything in there?
Yeah, the floor is covered in blood. And so are you.
I'm gonna just sort of cut the lights out.
You're gonna turn off your dancing lights.
Yeah. We don't need to see that.
No, don't turn them off.
It's just honey.
Put those lights back on.
It's just honey.
Fine, I'm setting dancing lights down the hall.
There are entirely too many dancing lights for this party right now. Okay.
Alright, so Sal summons his fireflies and sends them into the room.
I will do the same, but I'll make mine a humanoid shape and put it in there.
Alright.
There is no Klingon.
So now there's a humanoid shape surrounded by little dancing lights around it. It's like a disco now.
Yes.
A red
We're gonna
disco.
have a dancing. We're just gonna dance party.
It's
Have
like
a bloody dance
it's
party.
like a faux party, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
but with blood.
Yes.
Exactly.
With red jam.
You're gonna hear me from the coffer, and I'm like, if you need help, bring him by the hallway or something so I can see him. I'm not coming in there.
Can I throw my rapier in a random direction?
All right. So as you're standing there, and the lights are now
Spinning around the room.
I want like a beat to the
We
light.
need thaumaturgy. We need that.
Yeah, I wish somebody had thaumaturgy. If you're really cool party now.
Despite the rather festive lighting situation, it's a pretty grim sight in there, as there are 6 humanoid bodies hanging from the ceiling, all whose chests are cut open, and
Die.
Just like the acid.
This just got really unhappy.
Is there anything in the chest? Like any eggs? Spiders?
I mean, they're
Chest bursters.
you're guessing that this is like the storage for the vampire spoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in
Is
there.
there any, what kind of furniture is there? Is there anything worth investigating? Also known as I'm doing an investigation check, so I should be able
I will help with my humanoid light and light day.
There's a large stone chest in the room.
to. Okay.
Yep, I'm getting that.
I will help you with that.
Certainly.
We'll have a little bit of the jam party.
So it's at 19.
We don't know what the blood yet.
All right. So this it's basically like a large stone box, about 3 feet long and about 2 feet wide. And the slab on top is cold to the touch, and it's extremely heavy. You said you were going over the chest too. You gonna try to lift the slab off?
Oh, they painted it stone.
Cold stone.
Strength check.
I'm gonna back away as he does it.
All right.
Wow,
All right. Well, the barbarian's having a hard time lifting this stone slab. You investigate the bodies.
I want to see what's up with these bodies.
What I missed?
They've been dissected with surgical precision, and all the organs have been very neatly removed. They're actually pretty impressed with the surgical capability of whoever removed these organs from these bodies.
I feel like there's supposed to be stuff inside these people. Not 100% sure. Don't know human stuff, but
I heard there was box. It's a giant stone slab.
It's a stone box.
Yeah.
let me handle that.
I will
I just
open
didn't
that.
have good enough grip on
Is
it.
there also a creamery?
All right, you gonna try again?
Let me show you how it's done.
That is going to be a 19.
All right. You lift the lid off of this box, and you realize there's some sort of spell effect on the bottom of the slab, which is generating cold.
Oh, it's a
refrigerator. I was hoping
for D&D Sub-Zero.
Can I make an arcana check?
it's a refrigerator.
It's a refrigerator. It had organs in it. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
So,
That's 22.
22. All right, you take 2 points of cold damage as you're holding this slab. It's essentially a perpetual frostbite spell that's been cast on the other side of the slab.
And then what's in the box?
What's in the, yeah.
There's some very neatly bundled, like packages of wax paper,
Oh no.
Let's not look at it.
I want to say, I want to
Let's
reach
take a look.
and gold. And there's like 8 large wine bottles.
I want to take one of the packages.
Wine bottles.
Get your boy Chuck in there.
I want to reach out and take one of the packages.
All right, take one of the packages. You gonna open it up?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Give me a roll of d6.
You find a spleen.
1.
Oh, you found a heart.
Delicious.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a delicacy in
I
some
thought you were a
ways.
vegetarian.
She's a cat. It's a sweet. I
I
don't know what vegetarian means.
Just like a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian?
But when I introduced myself, she plucked vegetables out of her. Are you a boy or a girl?
Who knows?
Okay. She plucked vegetables out of her fur and then said, I don't eat meat. Therefore, vegetarian.
It's pretty meaty.
I don't eat my
From my
friends.
vantage point over there.
My
heart there. I'm gonna torch face.
I'm like, this is good.
Let him starve.
Let's get the wine first, you know?
That's not wine.
You still holding the slab?
Yep.
Evidence would suggest that that's not.
Really cold.
Hey, scale face, put that down.
But
Put it down.
stuff.
Put it down.
No, it could be an excellent shield.
Down, boy.
Wait a second.
Alright, you put the slab down.
Wait a second.
The bottles
You
earlier.
can carry it facing away from you.
Not that I can read, but is there anything written on the card?
Yeah, all of the bottles have names on them.
Cool.
It has a frostbite
Look at it, and I'm just like,
away from you.
dope. No, I can't read.
Well, I should say, all of the bottles have words on them.
There's something on these bottles.
I
I
agree with one.
don't play that game either.
What does it say?
It's somebody's name.
I take the bottle and I splash it on the ground. This is not for eating.
It's for research.
No.
Blood.
Alright, you spill blood all over the floor.
What are you doing?
It's blood. We're not taking a jar of blood. Where's my bottle
Let's
for
just be
anything?
closer first. So.
All I hear is glass breaking and you guys talking about blood. But presumably you guys are around the corner. I'm like, you know who would love a vial of blood? I think my friend in Seton would pay top dollar for vials of blood.
I am about to
step
Yeah,
in
it's
this
the
blood.
size too, so it's like the base.
That's a party size.
I'm
You
gonna
could have a
drown
whole
you in
party
this
for
blood.
Okay,
that.
I bring you
Don't
one
stop
wine
talking about
bottle
your
of
friend.
blood.
So there's
Put it
my
in my
friend
bag.
gave me
I'll
some
hold it.
And I'm like, this is
Yeah.
5 grams.
I've got love that. This appears to
I don't
be
think he's talking about
the vampire's kitchen. That was the hag's kitchen. This is the vampire's kitchen.
I'm enjoying this kitchen a lot more than that one.
So you guys say it's like a refrigerator for the vampires?
Yes.
I'm like, well, you know, I'm around the corner anyway. I'm like, seems like a pretty bad refrigerator. They drink blood, don't they? The whole floor is kind of covered. I don't think they're being very efficient about this whole thing.
Because
I
your
like the
bag of
idea of a
holding
fantasy refrigerator.
I think they are proficient
can
because
hold a freezer tub. Like a freezer cover.
Alright, I'm gonna start wondering
Depends on how
backwards
heavy it is
which
and also
kitchen.
how big it is.
I'm going before I leave. I want to snatch another package about the same size as the one I took.
Alright.
I know what I can do. Or a feather fall.
No, you are not jumping through that hole.
No, I'm going to take the shield. I'm going to take the top of it.
Roll a d6 to see what
He
you
won't take it, so we got to take Marilyn by the
How am I going to take it?
You guys
I
lean.
physically cannot take it.
No, dragon.
But now he does, so I have to.
So are we going back to the witch's kitchen because we've done?
Yeah.
Are we leaving your 5 here?
If I were to cast feather falling on the top of the freezer, could I lift it?
It doesn't work that way.
I would let you do that. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna do that.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna take it with me.
Will
I'm gonna always
fit through
face
the
it
doorway?
away from me.
Will it fit through the door?
If he turns sideways, I'm sure.
Yeah, I said it was 3 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah.
So we can either go back to the witch's kitchen.
I
or we can
could
hide
put that
the
in my
garbage
bag of
chute.
holding,
I gave you a chance.
depending on how heavy it is.
I like stairs.
If we throw the shield,
Stairs allow for retreat.
if we throw down the
Why
slab,
would I ever do that?
So you're leading
How
us.
heavy would you say
Why
that?
am I leading
How
this?
heavy would you
Said
say
you were
it
going
is?
back to the kitchen.
It's solid
No,
stone,
I
so it's
said I was
probably,
going to
you know,
wander
like
that
150
way. I did
pounds.
not say I
Put
was
that in the
leading
bag.
it.
Put that
in the bag.
All right.
No.
It can fit the top of the thing. There.
I'll keep it out to the
You want to
feather
make the
falling.
big decisions?
Alright, so
I do not want to make the big decisions. All I wanted to do is wander
I'll
back
do
to
the big decision.
Nope.
But you said you didn't want to do the big
so
decision.
you put the big stone slab in the bag of
We'll
holding.
put it in the bag. He says he wants to wait until the feather falling is done, so we'll walk around with it and
I'll
turn.
always keep the freezing part away from me.
Alright, so you're carrying this big stone slab like a shield.
Yes.
And then we're gonna shove it into the bag afterwards.
I'm walking in front. It's a big thing of stone. Nothing to get through it. Better than steel.
So I'm gonna vote that we all go back to the stairs in the witch's kitchen. I'm putting in a vote, not an executive decision.
Those lead to the tentacles, because those were the only two options I got. I got darkness and tentacles. I didn't hear about any witch
Well,
kitchen.
we got rid of the tentacles.
When
so
we were in that kitchen, there's a staircase.
Well, we also have the water.
We all need to be at one pace to save this girl.
We have the water area that was over.
Stairs offer a retreat. No
yeah, every time
going
someone
down the
goes
hole.
on, it falls off.
No.
But what if I'm
No,
That is domestic.
No, it is not domestic. We are not in our own home.
I mean, if you kill everybody, it's technically clean.
All right, so you guys are going down the stairs over there.
I am assuming so, yes.
All right. Why don't we just flip the map this way so it make it easier for me to reach the.
That would be wonderful.
I'm pretty okay with heading there. I hear tentacles and kitchen. We're about to have some calamari.
Oh, I put the water down there in case we got to use the ship tonight.
Well, we got like 1.5 hours.
We do?
About an hour.
That's like 8:45. So depending on like 9
We still have to go to sea.
All right, so whatever lineup you guys are going down the stairs, go ahead and.
Sal's going first.
Me.
Lucky number 3.
Is it dark?
I'm going
It is
first.
dark.
Okay.
I have the shield. I go first.
No, I'm not in front. Make sure I'm not front.
You can go second.
I will be
first.
third.
I'll go. I have to go first. I
See
got
what
the
you
shield.
did there.
Well, we'll both be there.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Coordinates.
I'm in the back just enjoying.
We can be in the same square since you're tiny anyway.
Man, I really want some chicken nuggets. Is that wrong?
No, it's not wrong. I think
I have an extra.
I had a friend who had pet chickens, and she fed them to
I really, I won't do
That sounds about right for
Like,
chickens, to be
Here's a
honest.
form of fried chicken.
I
That sounds
just
about right
want
for chickens.
Like, where is the nearest chicken that I can eat in real life? Because I'm gonna get some as soon as I leave here.
Chick-fil-A.
Is there? Oh my
I
god,
don't think
I'm
they're
getting
open.
Chick-fil-A.
I think they're probably closed
Yeah,
by
right.
now.
It's,
Oh yeah, they close at 10.
They close pretty early. Yeah.
There's
I
something.
know.
I'm sure there's something around.
Don't get there. You can get it from the store. You can get rotisserie
We're
chicken.
usually done.
$7. $7.
We're usually done by like 9:30.
2 miles from here.
If you head straight there, you can make it there before 10.
I will need Chick-fil-A in my life.
Oh, so they stay open till 10. Okay.
Yeah, because last week I went there and I rolled up at 9:58 and they were already closed. I was perturbed.
That's not.
Yeah, they actually close.
Oh, so it depends.
Because they're nice.
Actually, there are multiples nearby. One of them closes at 9 and the other closes at 6.
What's the closest store? Then you can get the rotisserie chicken easy.
What's in chicken is not chicken
Harris
nuggets.
Teeter. Harris Teeter's right by Chick-fil-A. You can get it straight there.
Anyway, so we're going down these
Is
stairs.
chicken
right?
laid any eggs yet?
No,
If it's got eggs, let's chuck a couple down there.
We are going down the stairs.
She didn't do that yet. I just
No, because we don't know
got
what these eggs do.
Oh, they might blow up.
fake.
They might blow up, and that'll take the
I
tentacles with
will
them.
eat it.
Just crack it.
If we throw it and crack down there, it'll be fine.
All right, so you start to descend down this stone staircase.
My shield in front.
Holding your stone slab, cold side
shield.
out like a shield. There's no straps on this, so you have to carry it with both hands.
Yeah, I'm most likely just putting it in front of me and pushing.
That's true because you have feather falcons on it.
Okay.
You stop with your watch. You go in. You go.
All right. So you move down the stairs. Go ahead and move him down the stairs there.
You're in the danger zone. Give me the corner.
All right.
You're gonna leave and go right into the corner?
My shield can.
So you technically can't see either, right?
No, he has to-
No, it's like this, right? Can you see?
So I'm guessing you're peeking around your big stone slab.
It's like a wall shoot.
So there's a cavern. It's about, the ceilings are about 10 feet high, kind of stalagmites or stalactites hanging from the ceiling. And it's kind of hard to tell in the dim light, but there appears to be these tunnels that lead outside the room, and at each tunnel there's a sword that just seems to be magically hovering at the entrance to each of
They
these.
can't see me behind my stone slab.
Could possibly.
They're just hovering like straight up, just kind of floating in the air about 3 feet off the ground.
I'm just gonna sort of whisper back. There's floating swords.
Take your big shield over here.
No.
There are 3 of them. My shield can't handle 3 attacks
Charge.
in different directions.
They attack one.
Okay,
Come down.
I'm gonna run directly
Let me
towards
charge.
that.
Let me go after it.
All right, the barbarian runs down the stairs into the room.
Have rage.
Are you just gonna keep running or what?
I might as well.
You don't have dark vision, so are you just gonna?
Can I move my man of light down?
Are we there?
Nope, by the stairs. To
In front of the steps?
the right, like
Can I move it? Oh yeah. You're all protected behind me. You might want to come behind me because I have a shield. I have a wall shield.
So where's it? It's dark down here, right? And he doesn't have dark vision, so where's he charging into?
He's just charging. He's just charging into the darkness.
Does he run into the wall there? Into the rock?
Flip a coin.
I don't have a point.
Give me a wisdom perception check as you run down.
Okay.
There is a tiny bit of light that.
I have a 16.
Alright, there's a small dim glow on the sword, so you can kind of see it.
Bring those down here with us.
Okay, no, they're not. I've left them.
You can make it a humanoid, then only get like 10 feet away from it.
Then you could do that.
But I'm doing the feather fall.
Keep them 10 feet away from me if you do that.
I have dark vision, so I don't really know.
Alright, so the dim glow of the sword in front of your face lights up another face that's on the other side of the sword that seems to be looking at you. And there's a tattered, filthy young woman who is standing there and says, "Help me! Get me out of here!"
Oh, the down through distress. I run in.
Do you?
I'm gonna take care of the sword first, because I don't know about this person, but I see a sword right there, so take care of the sword first.
If that woman runs at us in any way that looks remotely hostile, I'm letting her on
I
fire.
can just smoosh her with my
I'm ready to fire.
Is she behind the sword or in the sword?
She's behind the sword. The sword's like floating in the air.
It's just floating with no hand.
Yeah, it's just floating there.
You could grab it. It could be your sword.
Yeah, no, my mom's fine.
Alright,
My mom does more damage than the sword.
Missed opportunity.
I'm gonna follow the dragon.
you follow the Dragonborn, alright? So there's another young woman, also tattered clothing. This one has like scars on her face. She also looks pregnant. And she says, "Help me! Get me out of here!"
Wait, the first one?
Yeah, the first one was pregnant.
Oh,
Let me guess. One's over there, and it
how
looks
many
pregnant.
pregnant women are there in there, this dungeon? This is terrible.
Yeah, you said you were headed towards the Dragonborn?
I'll just head in towards.
Wait. I'm gonna
saving
like
a
grab
woman
Chuck.
somewhere.
A mysterious invisible hand is gonna grab him and be like, "Let me go over there." So I'm gonna sneak over to this one, and since I'm invisible.
Well, it doesn't actually see.
Well, you don't know. They're talking to people.
It's a sword.
Since I'm invisible, I want to sneak. Oh, and that 20 for my sneak. And I want.
Alright, you sneak up there and she's kind of hobbling and she has her arm like wrapped up in a sling, like a makeshift sling that looks like it's like the torn bottom of whatever was left of her dress. But yeah, she's pregnant, or looks pregnant, filthy, dirty. Looks like her hair is all been like cut away. She has like just kind of like this kind of patch of reddish brown hair on top of her head.
Do they all look the same or do they look different?
Well, in the darkness, you can't distinguish.
See this with the dancing lights before. You can
You
dance.
can move your lights over there if you want. Just keep them away from me.
I can.
What is? Yeah,
I have my levitation.
Well, it's your own fault. How does she act? And does she notice me or anything, or does she kind of like? Does she hear any of these people? Or does she like, looking around or anything?
She just she looks dazed and confused, like she's like in shock.
Well, I'll go back. I finished my investigation, and I'll tell Chuck. You can go over there if you want now.
Alright,
He seems pretty weird.
Alright, well as you're saying that to Chuck, another one stumbles down the stairs and like looks at Sal. This one has like a bad limp, as if her leg has been badly wounded, and she kind of limps right next to Sal and says, "Help me, get me out of here!"
Where did you come from? I'm gonna bring my shield over.
Do either of these two look like they might be related to the farmer that I've seen?
Well, it's hard to tell because she's
All grimy.
pretty beat up and grimy, but
I think we need some lights.
the farmer had brown hair and the other daughter had bright red hair. Yeah.
First one is my concentration. I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
So there's 4 of them.
He had 2 daughters.
Are they both kidnapped?
No,
Who has a daughter?
only the pregnant one was kidnapped.
was about to say, I'm like, oh, my workload has gone up 100% now.
So there were 4 coffins, and now there's 4 of these things.
But like maybe the hag wants like a supply of them just in case, you know?
Or these could be terrible doppelganger imposters, and I should shoot them right now.
Or these could be hags.
It could be. So that's 2 of the 3 options we have so far about me shooting them right now.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights down there.
Down where?
Just around.
So, well, you got 4 lights. So you're gonna send one in each direction.
I'm gonna just do it in humanoid shape. I'm gonna bring it over there.
There's something right next to you.
Don't worry, I got the
There's
shield.
another one of the girls that came down the stairs right next to
Yeah,
you.
we found 4 girls. All of them are pregnant and all ratty and like beat up and stuff.
Does this one have red hair?
Some of them are in slings. That's one of the women who came
They
down the
all
steps.
have red hair.
How did she come down the stairs?
She came down the steps. I don't know how.
I took a shield back first. I don't know if that's a new one.
Well, what's left of some red
Do
hair?
they
Like,
all look the same?
her hair's not all cut off.
Apparently now,
Like a
yes.
little patch in
Not like
there.
Cap Dancing Lights.
Well, now they're all look the same.
They don't got red hair.
Are they the same? Wait,
Well, they're spread out and it's dark, and you're using dark vision, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Well, you think he has dancing lights on in the humanoid form.
That only just gives you some dim light.
I'll cast Dancing Light. 4 corners. No, 2 over in this corner.
The rest over there.
So are you near? You're near me, right? Why don't you walk away from me?
have we rolled initiative for this?
I'll cast light.
Yeah, so not that bad at all. Just keep them 10 feet away from me no matter what, and I'll be better.
Alright, so you cast bright light.
On the tip of mine. Yeah. So I said, why don't you walk away from me?
Yeah, if they're casting light everywhere, keep it away from me.
Alright, so you cast light, and
That's bright light for 20 feet.
alright, so as you can see both of these with your bright light, and they look like the same person.
We're in trouble.
So, you think we need to kill 3 of them?
And as soon as you say that, this one leans towards you and says, "Oh, yes, you are."
Get behind the shield. Get behind the shield.
Swap her out. All right. Oh no, that one. Yeah. Oh, the one. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So yeah. So she no longer looks like the dirty young woman. She looks like a hideous older woman now, and she glares at you. Her eyes glow. And give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm fine. I will behind you. I just want to be out of.
It is behind you. What else is?
Get 7.
All right. You drop to 0 hit points.
Oh, they have that thing that you were condemned me for.
The bright light's on though, so I can come over.
Oh, I know what
The
they
light is gone and I'm dead.
All right. At which point, all 3 of the other girls scream out, "There she is! Help me, save me!"
Oh, they're all real.
I don't believe you.
Supposedly real.
I'm gonna say, you keep an eye on her. I'm gonna go over there.
If you
And then
move,
go-
I'm moving away and I'm lighting something on fire. This is my thing now. This is what I do. Fire starter.
All right. So everybody roll initiative at this point.
I don't know what to do. I'm so afraid. I can't move. I can't catch fairy fire.
14.
I got
You can
7.
cast fairy fire. You can go nuts with the fairy fire.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't think for the 3 concentration. 15. I can cast spells. You 8. Yes, I know what to do. 5, 15. I'm a cast.
All right. Who beat an 11? Wow. Everybody.
Except for Tristan.
And
I got
Watch that out.
All right. So 20 or higher? No.
I got 7.
I got 20.
You got 20?
Yeah,
All right.
got 20.
Chuck. So Chuck goes 20. You're at 17. You're at 15.
I'm at 18.
Oh, you're 18. All right. So Chuck and you. All right. What'd you get?
14.
All right. What did Sal get?
7.
Okay. All right.
I'll get around with it.
Okay. You're up.
So Chuck saw Tristan fell, but now it's dark.
Yeah, because the light.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't see Chuck doesn't have dark.
No, you can see the sword. If
Yeah, the sword's kind of hovering there.
So can I see her then?
There's a dim light.
And I can see her?
Not really, because the light's in front of her. And it, you know,
But I can see this one, right?
She hasn't changed.
She's dark.
Didn't we say that there was light coming from up here? No.
did you have a light in the kitchen? The fire in the fireplace is still there unless you guys put that out. So there's light coming down here, so you can see that one.
A pregnant woman.
No hesitation.
All right. On her reaction, as soon as she's hit, she pops out of her illusionary form.
Chuck, you're a genius.
Stone cold.
And she's a hag. Now Chuck needs to make a saving throw as she glares at him.
There'll be so much goo. Wait, how much goo can you hold in your whole bag of holding?
I still have like 400 pounds left.
Well, all right. Chuck averts his eyes quickly and resists.
Can I release the firebolt that I already on her then?
Yeah.
Alright.
Turn on your turn. Yeah, it's my turn.
That's 21 to hit. We're dead.
Chuck hit.
I have 10,000 IQ.
Yeah, I didn't know that would be.
Well, how much damage?
Oh, he didn't roll.
She takes 9 fire damage.
Alright, add 9 to that. Alright, so you blast her from the other side as Chuck shoots her with his crossbow.
No, you don't have to do your thing.
Even if
Alright, so that was the 20, and now we're at the 18. The barbarian's up. You kind of know that one's there.
I just see a woman, so I'm just gonna hit the sword first.
Are you gonna try to hit the sword?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any of it in front of me, so I'm just gonna hit the sword.
Roll it.
That's gonna be a unnatural 20.
Alright, you smash the sword with your maul, and all 3 of the swords disappear.
Oh, no, so they were guarding the hags.
Oh. I didn't know I could do that. I am powerful!
would canceling the spell take it as an action?
It says
Unless the spell says otherwise, you can just stop it.
Okay, then position the shield on top of that.
Don't see why not.
Yeah, I'm gonna position the freezing side down when you're canceling the spell.
So you reach up, she's a couple steps above you, so you have to reach as high as you can. Hold the slab over her head, and then cancel your spell so the slab falls down on her head.
I'll catch fairy fire right over here.
Okay, so roll a d8 for the frost damage, and then roll 2d6 for the weight of the slab that will slam onto her head.
That'd be 9 damage.
Alright. She throws her arm above her head and it like cracks down on her forearm. Probably broke her arm. She's like, yeah.
Then I'm gonna cast fairy fire.
So that's your action.
Oh, I got you. And it is over.
Solid action.
Okay, and that was our 17, right?
Yeah.
So you're up.
Since I was in the dark and sneaking, would I have surprise? Not that it matters much, but
Yeah, because the light went out, so you're in the dark right now.
so then would I get 2 actions or what?
I mean, it's the first round of combat.
Yeah. Do I get anything from surprise? I surprise them. They didn't know I'm here, but I'm surprising them. Well, I'll shoot at her twice then, since she's already taking damage. 22 and 24.
They both hit.
Woodbury apple. I'll shove it in your mouth. So you got your one hit point. And then I'll shift like there, shift back.
Alright, so that was our 17, 14.
I got 15. Yeah.
14 left.
I can see him right from where I am. A little bit. And I shout at you. Thanks for the pie thing, and I use healing word. So that's 4 plus 3, 7. And then I want to do something real cool. I want to jump to the middle of the floor, and as I'm jumping, I want to lounge. And now I'm just, wait, no, I want to be a lion, and I roar. As I'm like pouncing.
That's
It
great.
looks really cool.
As the backseat pounces into this giant lion form.
I looked really cool doing it. Everybody cheers.
That's the important part.
Both of these two scream with fear.
Does that mean goes to your
We'll find out later.
Alright.
What if one is the real one?
So we started out.
What was your initiative?
I got
Oh, you already went. Yeah.
Crowder went down. It's like, why are you putting up a
Okay, so the hags go. So this one reaches out and casts a spell. Chuck's kind of right. Oh, Shao hit her with a fireball. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
I'm gonna use
You can use your luck.
That's my luck stuff. Oh, you got a lot of luck stuff.
Substitute what is it? Substitute a 10.
Yeah.
Roll is make it a 10.
It was given to you by Timber, the druid.
Can I cast Bardic Inspiration on her? It's a reaction.
Timber axe.
It's not a reaction.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna use the thing from Timber
Alright.
and to get a 10.
Unfortunately, that was a 1.
Oh, the wisdom save? Oh, yeah, okay, 10. Yeah, wait. But
So it'll be
then,
10 plus your wisdom save.
oh,
So the 10 replaces the roll.
okay.
That'll be on the main page. Yeah, with your help. 11.
Oh, it's just a modifier? So yeah, that's 11.
Okay, unfortunately you didn't save against her spell. Alright, you feel the dread of a curse wash over you. And so you now have disadvantage to attack the hag that cast it on you.
Okay.
And while you're under this curse, you have to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of every turn. If you fail it, you waste your action.
Not as cool as a vampire curse.
I'll take it. I can get through this.
But she had to touch Sal to do that, so move her over there next to Sal.
Does Chuck get an opportunity?
I touch. Straight.
No, because Chuck didn't have a melee weapon out yet. Oh, Chuck.
Rookie mistake.
How are we gonna earn your unlimited beer like this, Chuck?
Alright, so that one steps forward 5 feet. That one. Steps forward 5 feet. And she hits you with a ray of sickness.
I'm too healthy for her.
Green bulge of huge energy
hits you.
I would think it was a constitution save.
No, she rolled a hit. Alright. She's casting that with a second level slot. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Alright, so you take 8 poison damage and give me a constitution saving throw.
It's coming. Natural 20.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on one of the D8s.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Alright, so you are not poisoned, but you did take the damage.
I'll stand there triumphant.
A little bit of
A little bit.
you like threw a bullet on your mouth.
You just got squat. Got you.
Alright, this one turns into her hag shape.
The main hag.
Oh my goodness.
The main one. Danger.
And she glares at you with her evil stare. And give me a wisdom saving throw.
Not again.
Oh man.
Oh!
Oh man.
Alright, you dropped 0 hit points.
Not again.
So this must be the grand.
We can't make assumptions here.
What do you mean? She's blue.
And they did the same move.
It's much bigger. I think we should more blue.
They did the
I'm
same
blue.
move.
I think it's
Not
blue.
you.
Oh, what thing?
Still a lot of ones.
It's a lot of ones, yeah. She's going to. I want to get close to this stupid lion.
Yeah! I roar again.
Are you here or here?
Yes. He was right behind the dragon.
She can't see you. She didn't know you're there.
I was real good at my sneaking.
Alright, so she casts healing word on her sister over there.
Oh, wasted her hat.
Yep. It gives her, what was that, 9 hit points.
Can I invisibly get in the way of the healing word and take the healing right out of the air?
Unfortunately, no, that's not how that works. Alright.
Get them next time.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 10.
You're up. So 10, 8, 7.
I can do that. I can murder her because I can.
I guess cure wounds on myself.
Alright. I'm gonna have to bust out my special weapons.
The lion. I got them.
What did they got the blood of the
We just need to like gadget
gadget. Not really.
Alright. You heal yourself and move. What's Kim doing? Oh, yes.
That's a pretty good move.
So like,
Scabbard? Alright.
You should get like
Probably do it now, right? Turn into an animal.
get elemental resistance and then you're good as gold.
19. You hit. Roll your damage. Add your, well, actually, no. You don't get your sneak attack because she doesn't know that the range is there. So she's not distracted by him at all.
But she can heal.
7 damage. Alright. You stab her and she uses her reaction to look down on you and glare at you with her evil stare. Roll your wisdom saving throw. Alright, you resist the foul glare of the hag. You do not lose your health.
She gave you the stink eye.
Today you won't run in waste.
And Sal's up.
First, I have to the wisdom save. Is that correct?
What's that?
First, I roll my wisdom save.
Right, you're under the hag's curse.
It's a 15.
Alright, so you can make your action this turn.
Alright. Now, I have disadvantage on attacks against that specific one.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to look at what I'm assuming is the grandest, the oldest one. The ugliest, and I'm going to cast
Which bolt? Or destruction?
The ranger's just squatting there, hiding in the dark, and this lightning strike goes right over his head.
She came up to me and I already knew. I'm ducking for cover.
Yes. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Okay. That's 11 points of damage.
All right, add 11 points to her tracker. Oh,
So what did she have? Did she have anything before?
no, she's not been hit.
The road
And
damage.
I don't know if this
Oh,
matters,
yeah. Sorry, you did 7 damage, yeah.
but I would like to roll my eyes.
You're gonna close your eyes.
Or at least stare down at the ground like avert my gaze.
Try to avert your gaze.
Yeah.
She tries to glare at you.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
You still have to make a wisdom saving throw when she reacts to your attack.
that's fine. I'm just saying, like, for future, I don't want to. Oh, wait, that's not.
14?
Yeah.
Alright, you're good. But yeah, you can avert your gaze at the beginning of your turn, so you can kind of like...
Okay, yeah, I want to make sure I hit her first.
Right.
And, like, now that I have, I'm like, this is an auto hit every other turn, so now
You don't have to look anymore?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. Because you can avert your gaze and still try to attack, but you have disadvantage to hit.
Right, and that's, so now I'm saying for future, it's good, it's fine.
If I'm going to cast carry fairy fire, will it only everybody or just
Everything in your 20-foot radius has to make a saving throw.
I've got good dexterity. You couldn't see it.
Yeah. So we're back to the top with Sal, right? Or Chuck. Oh, sorry.
Very fire if you want. So Chuck can see this one, right?
Yeah. She moved away from it. Chuck can't hit the broadside of a barn. Alright, Barbarian's up.
Dev saving throw. 7.
add your constitution?
Yeah, I already added
No, he's a player.
But I gotta get her over to
They know common spell.
I can't help
Almost every game you're in that. Almost dying. I honestly am not trying to kill you.
I know.
Alright, you're up. You're crouched down in the darkness as the hag standing over you.
I'm gonna move out of the line of fire to over here.
Alright.
So I got that like ooze / moss stuff from the basement of the mansion. During like one of our rests or something, we say that I put some of that on some crossbow bolts.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I have a whole 5-foot cube worth of slime in my back holding, so I take out one of my special bolts, load it in. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on her as my bonus action, and then I'll try and shoot her. It's just my ooze bolt.
We like melted flesh.
Oh, that's a nat 20 on the ooze. So when I double the constitution damage of the ooze, because it says if you're in it, you take a d6 of constitution damage.
Oh, the green slime.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, we'll just say, what's your dex bonus?
+5.
Plus 5?
Or +3.
+3?
But with my proficiency.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just say that it does 3 points of constitution damage when you hit.
Okay. Like an extra 3, or because it says a d6. That's what we came up with. The slime or whatever, we said that it was a d6. So
Yeah, well that's if you like step in a whole puddle of it. But I'm saying so.
Okay, so I'll do 3.
Yeah.
Well, I assume that's not enough to kill her then.
But that does lower her constitution.
Yeah.
Which will lower her overall hit points.
Do that.
that drops her con bonus from a +3 down to a +1.
I gotta hit her a couple more times. Because if they get to 0, their flesh rots off. That's it.
It's flying. Cool.
Yep.
So just double checking. These guys are my allies, right?
Yes.
Dope. I'm gonna pounce this one.
Alright.
So she has to take get a DC 13 on his 3.
Well, you rolled a hit, right? First with your...
With my claw attack.
Yep.
Dope. And I get advantage because I have pack attack. And I get advantage on my attack rolls. That is a 16 plus 3 is a 19.
Alright, so you pounced her.
Yes.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage on your claw attack, and then you get to make a bite attack since you successfully pounced on her.
8 plus 3. I know how to play D&D.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
At least since you played with us.
5 plus 3 is math. Yes.
5 plus 3 is math.
And then I'm going to do my bite. Yes. Do I have to do...
So you
rolled a hit. for
rolled a
the
hit,
bite?
but you also have advantage on that because she's now prone.
Well, it doesn't help. I did not. I got it. Oh wait, that's a 9.
Plus what?
Plus 3. 12.
12 does not hit.
Cool. Well,
But you are on top of her. She
am
is prone. Which is going to give everybody else next to her advantage to hit.
Oh, next turn is my turn. Okay, I'm gonna cast Bane on all of them now.
Alright, you're going to cast Bane on all the hags that are standing there. Alright.
Next turn, there is no escape.
Well, I shouldn't say standing because she's down. You're going to cast the ones that are on the 3 that are obviously hags.
The hag ones. The hag-looking ones.
Alright. And they make a con save?
Yeah, they have to make a constitution.
You could cast it on the other one. What's going to be bad about it if you cast it on her?
You said charisma saves? Alright, what do they need?
They need a 15.
Alright, so 2 of them save. The one over here fails.
Which one fails?
The one in that hallway over there.
I'm gonna give Bark inspiration to the only person next to me right now. Sal.
Yeah. What do we get?
1d plus 1d6 to any roll. Except
Take it. Thank you.
Alright. And now the halfling's up.
I'm just gonna see if I can drive my short sword straight through it.
Alright, yeah, the lion has her pinned to the ground right in front of you, so you're going to get your advantage to hit.
right, a minute.
And sneak attack damage on top of it.
Oh my goodness. 22.
Alright, describe how you kill the hag.
Yay!
I'm just gonna be at her in the weirdest way, just driving the short sword
Oh, you drive
right through the middle of her neck.
Dang.
It makes the other.
I give you a weird like
Just your mouth open too. You're like really obvious. Yes, I love this.
and it's got a little bloody from the heart.
Perfect.
That's the team attack.
Definitely classy.
And then shish kebab. And that's why your bite attack didn't hit, because he took her head off right before you clamped down on her.
I'm a little upset. I was like, biting at here.
So Sal is up.
Cool. So
Would have been messed up if you turned back into the farmer's daughter. Oh, I bet you would have felt bad.
Oh yes, I would have.
Yeah.
So that was a 6.
The double
on my
illusion.
save,
Double
so I'm
kill.
gonna stand there and
I, I promise I'm him.
Yeah,
His daughter.
so Sal just kind of stands there in a daze as this hag's right in front of him.
Yep.
Back to
Tristan's got to go yet, right?
Yeah, what's Tristan doing?
I saw that.
Romo, guiding
You're lucky you was.
Who has the most health of all the witches?
Alright, roll to hit.
That one. The one that you bane.
I shall hurt her.
You get advantage, right?
Permanently.
Nah, that one's gonna hit. This one's
That's Bane, right?
Yeah, he bane that one.
Yeah, it's not advantage. Okay.
Bless is the one that gives you an insurance.
She has to make a saving throw, you know. My 13.
That happened.
What's that? 13 to hit? Nope, doesn't hit. So that was Guiding Bolt. So there's this big ball of holy fire that misses. Strikes the side of the wall.
It's one something. It's definitely not one.
Alright, at which point, the hags never attacked this turn.
I knew I was going to have something.
Yeah, that's true.
They could just die easily.
Alright, so the one in front of Sal reaches out with her big clawed hand and. Yep. A 16 hits Sal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take. Ooh, that's nasty. That's 14 damage from the claw. And because you are cursed by her, you take an additional 9 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Don't worry, I shall avenge you.
Quick, put the freezer block on him. Preserve the body.
Don't worry, I got an even better one. I'll melt her brain.
If I wasn't a lion, I would kill him. It's okay.
Oh, sorry, it's only 5.
Yeah, I'm
2d8,
still
just
down.
1d8.
That's exactly enough.
Alright.
That's alright.
What's this one?
That one seems to be holding her action.
And this one we don't know about yet.
Just some woman.
She probably holding counter spell.
We don't know if that's the real daughter or if it's the Haggard's house.
Waste that many spell slots.
Now we're back to the top. Just in case.
Now we're back to the top. Tuck is up.
I got the one in the corner.
Chuck tries to shoot this one. Again.
Alright, Chuck tries to shoot that one.
Chuck, you're getting your unlimited beer confiscated,
Aim
Chuck.
for that one.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Chuck hasn't had it.
Yeah, well, I could have had literally unlimited beer.
He's a child.
Shaking.
They corrupted him. It's like 14.
Chuck's got the DTs.
He turned over, you know. Trained out that one.
Alright.
That's it.
That's saving throw.
Yep.
Please say. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Alright, you save. So you're 1 up and 1 down. Ranger's up.
Well, you want to go for that one? You need it, so I'll shoot. What? You said you wanted this one.
I didn't specify which one.
You keep saying this one that you made. Alright, well, I'll shoot at this one then.
They're very good.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll change my hunter's mark to that one then. Then I'll shoot at it. Not a natural 20.
This one hasn't.
Nope, she's not been hit.
So it's 10 damage.
Can?
Yeah. Just one shot since I had to change my hunter's mark.
Alright, so she uses her reaction. She fires her ray of sickness at you.
She has disadvantage on that anyway.
Yeah, she has disadvantage and she has bane. But she fired in your general direction. She missed.
I bet some rocks feel real sick right now.
That sickens.
If they could talk.
But that's why she was holding her action to try to find the Gloomstalker who's looking around in this darkness.
I'm sneaking. I better sneak. I'll sneak to there now. I gotta throw him off my scent.
Alright, the lion is up.
Yeah, should I check this one? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm too close to pounce. So I have to be at least 20 feet.
Yeah, but you could take
Run away.
I'm gonna do one of these like circle things. I'm gonna like stop my prey, and then I'm gonna pounce. I do like a cool like.
I imagine you kind of parkour up the wall.
That's a 11 plus 14. Yes.
For whatever reason, my cat will not go straight through the, like when she's running, she won't go straight down the hallway into the kitchen, right? So she'll run down the hallway, she'll jump up and bound off of the wall to go through the kitchen door at a diagonal.
That is amazing.
I got 7 with my bite. Wait, with my claws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna bite.
You hit with the paws?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, she goes down, so you get the bite.
Cool. Nope. Missed the bite again. I got a now 1 for one of them and a 3 for the other.
Is it 39? Yep. Alright.
But she is down.
She is down. You pounce her. She's on the ground.
We're having a lot of fun doing this.
I'm just going to cast it. It's on a second level.
Second level Distant Whispers. Is that a charisma saving throw or wisdom saving throw?
It's a wisdom thing.
Alright, she fails.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good shot.
21 damage.
21 damage.
And she has to run away somehow.
That's psychic damage.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
The one that's being...
Yeah. She has to run away now. She's down.
Yeah. I have one singular paw on her.
She just claws at the
That won't
stairs.
stop her. She's got to run.
Nope, she's not strong enough to get out from under the lion's paw. So she's trying to run away from you and crawl up the stairs.
I'll just say to her, as I look down, your robe looks weird.
Devastating.
I know. I've been concocting that for a long time.
Your robe is shabby. Shabby.
Too far. Even we have
So who's that?
I don't.
The hags are up. Alright, this one moves.
Heck.
She moves towards that one. And
Allegedly.
and then they move down the hallway together.
That's what my
So they
rapier
move them
is.
yep, to there.
They don't know what power it is.
You're going to have to force grip it behind them. Stab them in the back. Or I guess they're running that way. Stab them in the front.
And the one that looks like a hag casts light spell on the wall as she goes by.
She did that on purpose.
Unbelievable. It's like she knows about me or something somehow. My ancient order of rangers. Oh.
Now,
She knows there's something lurking in the darkness,
the one down.
and it's not her sister.
Unbelievable.
Tim, then Sal.
These guys.
I'm 10. Where's 10?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You keep
I
forgetting
peek
about
out.
it.
I keep forgetting. Well, because he has 2 characters, so he goes with Chuck, and then I
I
forget.
peek out and I cast Shatter.
Oh, right there.
Yep.
All right. You're gonna hit
Light
the girl.
gone.
What?
You're gonna hit the girl.
Yeah.
I feel like she might.
Well, we can bring back one person.
I said it already. It's too late.
Well,
Look, my character is like dead right
You
now.
gotta make a constitution.
we can bring back one of the people we need back alive.
What's your
My
name?
other thing was good.
14.
Alright. So the hag saves. Oh, the girl gets a crit. So she saves. They both save.
Oh no.
Take half damage.
So they cast damage.
Yep.
Well, we'll
Kill
see if
the
she's a
giant.
hag or not.
Kill the giant.
They only travel in 3s.
We don't know that. There
No,
were
we
4
do. They
coffins.
told us. They told us.
No, that could be fake. We don't know.
No, it doesn't matter.
12, 14.
14?
Yeah.
Alright.
7.
So they take 7 each.
Yep. So, does she have a counter yet?
No.
Alright. So put
Oh,
She did. I did 10 damage.
she has 10.
Okay, so she now has 17. The girl drops. She goes down.
Does the child have
Does she look dead or is she what?
She'll have to make a death saving throw.
Okay.
does the child have to make?
A saving throw?
No.
Do you even know if that person has Chuck?
Yes.
They're all pregnant.
They all
That is
look
the
pregnant.
girl.
Heal the girl.
Heal next.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nobody's dead yet.
It's probably better that way because she can't run away now.
It's D&D dead.
Don't jinx things.
Can't run away.
Don't jinx things.
And I mean,
If she hadn't made her saving throw,
Goes up
if she
next.
hadn't made her saving throw, you would have killed her outright. She didn't have that many hit points. It was a really good thing I rolled a nat 20 on that save.
Rick, yes. It didn't work out. Bring her back. So we wouldn't bring her back to Hagrid. There you go.
we would have like a bond.
Even if she did die, you know who I bet would have been able to resurrect her? My friend in Seton. I bet he knows a guy.
I'm gonna break your neck.
I bet he knows somebody to do it.
My turn, right? Yep. Can I get to
Well, you can move 25, plus if you use your bonus action to dash.
Wait, try to
Get there.
You're there. Sorry, I missed.
Did we skip you?
Because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I did.
Chuck went already?
No, Chuck hasn't gone yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
never mind.
Tristan
Don't
went.
worry about it.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, we get confused.
I
with
thought-
you and your character.
Yeah.
11 does not hit.
Oh, no.
Is it Sal?
Now it's Sal.
Alright, I made my first save.
Bark inspiration just in case.
Sure, but I don't need it yet.
Why did inspiration work when you're unconscious?
9 saving throw.
It does say saving throw.
Saving throw.
Oh, I'm done. Moving on.
Alright, so Sal's not dead yet. And Chuck, back to the top.
Come on, Chuck, earn your beer.
Prove your worth.
Oh, good luck.
What is so? This Hagrid's prone but still alive, right?
Yeah.
So Chuck has advantage if he shoots at.
She's very sad for my remark.
If they're prone, you have disadvantage on range.
Well, Chuck has a scimitar though.
You can stab her and get advantage.
I'm gonna die.
And he probably needs advantage today.
317.
That hits.
Oh, Chuck. Come on, Chuck.
Get her, Sheriff.
5.
Alright, at 5.
You almost did it, Chuck.
66.
5 more than
Oh,
he's done so
that
far.
finishes her off.
Oh, Chuck, you did it! You're getting your beer after all.
Yes.
I thought I could see the number from here. I didn't even realize it was that high.
You did it, Chuck.
That finished her off.
Now she dissolves into goo. Delicious. More goo for the goo bag.
I already got glue in my bag of holding. I just shoveled it in there.
Now you're up.
F saving throw. 9. Not a fail.
That's with your con?
Yep.
So that's 2 fails.
Yep.
Don't worry, I can get you next turn.
You better get him this turn.
Oh.
Not giving him an apple.
You're not.
We saw how that happened last time.
Yeah, I don't like apples in my mouth coming out of nowhere. It's just strange. It makes me think you're roasting me. Physically, not.
What? So she put the light like there, right? Yep. So how far is the light from there?
It's bright light for 20 feet and then dim light for another 20 feet.
Still be wherever you go.
I'm gonna come give Sal an apple. I'll give Sal an apple.
Yeah, Sal loves apples.
Sal comes back up. One home.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. Where are we at?
Lion?
The lions, yes.
There's a hag over that way. Go pounce on it as I come by.
I'm 50 feet.
Yeah, you can totally make it.
Well, except for that, you're a large creature and that hallway is not wide enough for you.
Yeah.
So that's going to cut your speed in half because you have to squeeze.
Can I move here? Can I? I can do a running move.
Dash.
It still has to be within your movement. Yeah.
I can't dash now.
Can you roar medically?
If I,
Well, you
could get there. Because what? That's 5, 10, like 15, 20, and then 30, 40, 50.
But she can only move half speed because of she has to squeeze down the hallway.
I'm very big.
Well, that's why I doubled it. I went like 30, 40, 50. So it's 10 foot.
Oh, okay.
But you won't be in a range to attack. You'll just be.
I'll
Yeah,
just be
like
close.
there. Isn't that in range? Because if you were here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40.
No, because it's not difficult terrain either. It halves her movement, so she can only move 25 feet total.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But you can use your action to dash if you just want to get there.
Can I get out of wild shape and still have an action?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm no longer a lion. I'm back to a cat, and I shout at her, "Hey, get up!" I'm very good at this, and I'm going to do it as a second level spell.
Alright, you're gonna cast healing word.
I'm gonna heal.
This is great. You're gonna fit right into the party. Yeah, healer.
So I'm gonna heal her, right?
She's what we came here for. We came here for this woman.
Kill the woman.
Well, then there's gonna be time that somebody can get the hag.
Yeah, that'll. Yep.
She already got knocked down. The spell's done, whatever it was. It's fine.
I'm gonna do it.
Gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Roll your 2d4.
Yep.
The hag could just as easily turn around and stab her and it'd be all over. That's 2 fails.
That is 6
But they need her alive now.
plus my.
Child.
You can do it just to spite us. They're spiteful creatures, hags.
I don't think anyone else said their granny.
Granny's dead.
9 hit points.
9 hit
That could have
points.
not been the granny. That could have been the
She
end.
only had 9 hit points.
She was blue. She was the mother. That's the big
Either way, she's healthier than before.
She doesn't get up.
no more soul.
I'm looking around at people like,
Hey, you did it.
I did it.
I did a thing.
I did a thing.
I'm gonna go over to a down person and stabilize.
I'm an asset to this team.
Yes.
What he does?
I must stabilize the one person down in the party and has 2 fails.
Alright, so at this point, the hag just runs full speed.
Yeah.
So she goes 60 feet. Or actually, she has a 40-foot swim speed. So, so she'll move.
Here. That's what my rapier was.
Yeah, she just
Is she
Stab
gonna get
herself
caught?
on the rapier.
she jumps in the water and swims upstream.
Rapier right there.
We did it, guys. We got the
I'll catch her later. Yeah, I'm gonna catch her. She's got my hunter's mark on her.
Natural 20 to get him back up.
You heal him. All right.
Medicine check. You can't.
There's a medicine check.
Yeah, natural 20. Yes.
That's the stabilize.
So well, he's stable. He's not dying. So he's not.
So close.
I still have.
So are we going after the hag or no?
I'm gonna go after
We
her.
have to. We have to kill her and take her goo.
I want to make sure this girl's alive first.
Yeah.
She's alive.
She has 9 hit points.
The cat just healed her.
She decided to.
What would you do for her if she wasn't?
She was smart enough not to stand up. She just continued to lay there.
Would you go over there and look?
Take her.
She's dead.
I'm gonna look next to her with my.
That was my thought process, yeah.
And
I'm
look
set to
at
that.
her and kneel down and say, "Madam, are you all right?"
Two women.
I'm alive.
You've already
I
got a
wouldn't
girl.
say I'm all right.
I'm not. Whoa. Time out. Be real. Sal has one love, okay? But he knows how to respect a woman.
Madame the commoner.
Okay? Right? He's checking on this girl. She's got a baby
Yeah,
all
he's
over
checking on her all right.
He
checking
is
that.
Checking
not
on her.
checking
She's
on her.
checking
in
that.
any way
Checking on her.
Macking on her.
inappropriate.
He's checking on her.
Chicky's backing on her.
Listen to me right now.
I'm just gonna go and pump her
Tilda
up.
is the only woman Sal has eyes for.
You're checking her
Okay? Alright? So
So
he's
the
just,
hag hasn't gone.
My man.
you know,
She's
this
trying
is
to get away.
inappropriate.
Should I pass
I'm gonna
Fawn
help
over there to confuse her?
Yes.
Will that go under?
Please
she's
do.
swimming. Would that
Please do.
Would it go underwater?
Listen.
Well, she's just swimming. She's not underwater.
You have too much raw charismatic energy.
No.
All right. So you go over there and help her
It's
up.
full of Sal. You mean Sal only. Okay.
Alright, she has tears streaking down her face and kind of washes some of the
Try it if you want.
filth off.
I'm tracking her.
He's
She's got
gonna
my hunter's
attempt
mark
to,
on
like,
her.
you know, put an arm around his shoulder and help this girl walk.
I can smack her with another guy.
I had.
Call her Rogue Shadow.
Is she the one that's banned?
One of those
Yeah.
Yeah, she is the one that's banned.
Try to hit her with another guiding bolt.
Alright, so that was. Yeah, so now we're. Used it, right?
Just gonna try to hit her with a guiding bolt. It's on her 20 feet, right?
No.
13.
Nope, it doesn't hit. Your guiding bolt flashes and sizzles into the water.
The farthest thing he has.
You didn't take a shot at her? You want me to take a shot?
Yeah, why not?
We got the range.
I can get her. Done for. Gone.
We have to see her. I don't think she's actually here. Is she actually there?
She's under the water.
Is she under the water? Can we see her?
Do I know where my rapier is? I can use that to pinpoint.
I mean, you'd have to look for her at this point. She's swimming upstream.
Alright, I'm gonna make a perception check.
Very far.
And see if I can see her. That was an at one. I don't
see
see
the
her
water.
at all. I don't even know there's water. Nope. I'm all about helping this baby.
What is this blue stuff?
Is it wet?
I don't understand the concept of wet.
Alright, unfortunately the hag gets away.
Says the cat.
What about my turn? What about my turn, bro?
You took your turn, you ran over there.
But she's got my hunter's mark. I'm gonna keep tracking her.
Well, that's true.
I've got advantage to find her.
As long as you got your hunter's mark on
And
her.
she has bane. She can't.
How long does that last? Like an hour or two?
Yeah, an hour.
Okay. So, we'll pick up...
Thank you for watching our Dungeons & Dragons Adventurers League. Want to see more? Make sure to hit the subscribe button and bell to know the next time we post to YouTube. Join in on the fun on our live stream at twitch.tv/CapeFearGames. And check out our website, capefeargames.com, for all your gaming needs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.